Surprise! Guess who's back? What's going on, all my space cadets? We got 1223 on the Mickey Mouse. Jane's going to be right there shortly. Becca's here. Hello, Becca. Becca again. Guess who's back? Tell a friend. Oh, yeah. Got my new background. Real fancy, right? So what's going on, backers? Anything good? I know I'm up early, huh? Yeah, I couldn't sleep. So I thought I'd come live, see what everyone's doing. Y'all behaving? Everybody being good? Same old, same old. Yep. It's a wonderful day. What a beautiful day in the neighborhood. I don't know if you can see it. It's too bright, huh? Being naughty. Well, you better be nice because Santa Claus is coming to town pretty soon. So then there's James.
How you doing,
Hey,
brother?
how you doing, bro? Good.
All right. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good, thanks.
Well, I'm glad to hear it.
Yeah, how
Really?
about this? You like this going early or no?
Oh man, it don't really make a difference to me because I got so much free time anyway.
That's what I figured. Me too. I got nothing but time. Where the hell's my opener?
Yeah, time is about all that I do have.
Time is on my side. Yeah, I'm just gonna pop this baby open right here. Have myself some breakfast in a can. Bread to can. Uh-oh. Lost James. We used to have this guy at work. He used to drive to work with no license, right? His name was James. And whenever we saw him, we say, James, can we see your license, please?
Sorry about that.
It's all right. I was just talking. Did you hear me? I was talking about this guy named James I used to work with.
Oh, no, I didn't hear that, man.
Yeah, I used to work with this guy named James. He lost his license from drinking and driving a couple times, and they wouldn't give it back to him, and he needed a job, so he would drive to work with no license. And whenever we saw him, we'd ask him to see his license. James, he was funny. We go,
I bet.
My name's James. You ask me again, I'll tell you the same.
Yeah, he sounds hilarious. He does.
He's a good guy. He's an old country boy.
You can't hardly beat him.
Yeah, damn straight, bro. Hear that?
You can't hardly beat him.
Nice sunny day here. Got the windows open.
It's kind of overcast here. It's a little bit cloudy, not bad. Just a little bit overcast and about 70 degrees, and the wind's blowing kind of heavy, so it makes it feel cooler.
Right.
And they're having a Halloween deal outside, and I was going to go out there for a little bit, but when they opened that door and I felt that breeze blowing, I said, I think it's going to be a little too cool for me out there.
You got your orange Halloween shirt on?
Yeah. Yeah, I got my jack-o'-lantern shirt on.
Yeah? Cool. Yeah, tomorrow's a
Yep.
big day.
Yep, all the kids are gonna go wild tomorrow night,
Oh man,
tomorrow evening and night.
we used to raise hell on Halloween. Oh my god.
Yeah, I used to too when I was
Ugh,
young.
yeah.
When I was young, used to tear it up pretty good. I
Throw
scared a few. I scared the daylights out of a few kids.
have toilet paper and eggs and shaving
Oh
cream.
yeah, yep, yep. There was a lot of yard rolling being done when I was a kid
Yeah, it was fun. It was
growing up.
the good old days.
Yeah, those were the good old days, and I was too ignorant to realize it.
Yeah. Well, that's fun to look back. Memories
Oh
they
yeah, yeah.
last.
That's about all I do is just reminisce,
Oh yeah.
and I look back because life right now is so much hell involved with
Yeah.
it. I do a lot of reminiscing,
Hmm.
and I miss those young years.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, my brother.
I wish that sometimes I could go back and do a few things different, but I know
Right.
we just have to let the Lord have that and handle it because we can't go back and change nothing. But I sure
One
would like to be able to.
one day at a time. One day at a time, right?
Right, right.
I hear you. I had a shitty couple days. I wasn't feeling good, and I don't know. I just
Well, it was kind of the same way for me. I've had an upset stomach for a day or two, and
me too.
wasn't
Me
feeling
too.
too good.
Yeah. I don't know. I just kind of blah. Not like really like depressed or anything. Just kind of blah and
Yeah,
um,
yep,
uninspired. I was uninspired to do anything.
right,
Didn't feel
right.
like it, but
I understand completely because I basically felt the same way for a couple of days.
yeah. But feeling good today. I got some sleep in, and I didn't stay up super late last night. Came on, watched a little YouTube, watched Becca's live and a few other things, and got something to eat. And basically, I went to bed and passed right out. Got up this morning about 10:30, 11ish. Laid there for a while, figured out like what the hell what do I feel like doing? And I was like,
Right.
well, maybe I'll go live, see who's up and about, and see how it goes.
I haven't been up very long. I had to lay down these head treatment ladies with this place on the back of my right thigh.
Uh huh.
They started wanting me to lay down like the night before the morning that they come in to assess. And I was in the bed for a little over 12 hours
Wow.
until just a little bit ago. And
Right.
I'm like, hey, I got to get up.
Right.
This bed is hurting me.
Mm-hmm.
I can't stay in the bed like some of these people can, which I know that I'm probably one of the youngest people in here.
Right.
And all the rest of them are much older than me. So they, I guess, feel more comfortable in the bed, but it kills me. I can't stay in it long. It
Yeah.
it really does number on me. And they said,
Yeah.
well, they said your leg looks good, and unless we do have to measure it, you ain't got to lay down no more. And I said, well, that suits me fine.
Uh huh. Yeah. I pulled a muscle in my back this weekend moving some furniture and shit. I didn't feel it at the time, but when was it like Monday morning? I could feel it, and
Oh yeah,
it only hurts when I'm laying in bed. If I'm like sitting up straight, it's okay. But
right, right.
when I lay down, I think I gotta lay like on my side or something. It's just I can tell it's just like a muscle. It twitches.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
it's just
Spaz up.
wicked annoying. I
Yeah,
tried like massaging it out a little bit. It didn't really help. It's just like it's really deep. You know what I mean?
right.
Need a little Chinese girl to stand on the top of my back and do a little dance.
Yeah, there you go.
Might help it out.
There you go. their feet would be just the right size too
Yep.
for that.
Like a nice 110-pounder, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Have her do a dance on it till it cracks.
Mm-hmm.
But
Oh yeah.
I used to have the same problem back when I was walking around. I really don't have that problem much anymore. But back when I was walking around, I was constantly pulling a muscle or something going on, and it would take me about a week or so to get over it.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
it really hurts. I mean, it even labors my breath. You know, when I pull a muscle, I can't breathe deep. I just have to like catch my breath in snatches.
Right.
And
Right.
people laugh when I say that, and I say I know that it sounds funny, but I said if you got a pulled muscle or if your intercostal muscles that align your rib cage, if they get sprained or anything like that, you can't breathe deep.
No.
You have,
No.
you
It
have to
hurts.
you have to catch your breath really short because if you go to breathe deep, it hurts
I
bad.
used to, I used to have this job where I have to look into a microscope for like 8, 9 hours a day, and my
Uh huh.
back just like tighten up so bad, and like my shoulders and everything. There was this like big rack that had like it was like a tool drawer, and it
Yeah.
stood about a foot past my waist, and I would go over that thing and I'd lean against it and I'd go back as far as I could, and you hear a crack, you know, and I feel
Hmm.
so good. It was like best feeling in the world.
Yeah.
It was like just
I
enough to get everything back moving.
right.
You know?
Right. Loosen it back up.
But
It
yeah,
is a good feeling. And I had my neck do that on me one time, and I got to where I couldn't turn my head back and forth, like that.
yeah,
And I got in the bed and I laid down on my back and I put my neck up against my pillow and I just pushed really hard. And when I did, it cracked from the bottom all the way up to the top.
yeah.
And after it did that, I could move it again. It
Sometimes
felt
if you
so
do this,
good.
they like ratchet your shoulders, you know, like this, real tight. You can hear it.
Right.
You can hear like the muscle stretch in there, and that kind of loosens things up too.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. Anything that you could do like that.
But if you don't move around a lot, you know, your muscles they just like get tense and stiff, and it's easy to
Right.
like. It gets really easy to hurt yourself if you're not stretched out and warmed up
Yeah,
before you
it's
physically.
really important to be stretched out good. And with my disabilities that I've always had, that's kind of a hard task for me to do is to stay stretched out properly.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
I know that that's why I used to have so much pain, and now that I'm not much of a mover and a shaker anymore like I used to be, like you said, the muscles are just tight and
yeah.
they feel sore and they feel tired and just fatigued and. So
Too
I
bad
go
they
through a lot of
It's too bad they couldn't give you some type of like muscle relaxer or something, like a small dose of it, just to
well,
loosen things up.
I do have one, but you have to ask for it. It's a PRN medication, and
Right.
I usually just don't ask for it. But I do take pain medicine on a regular basis because I have arthritis and
Yeah. Yeah.
all that kind of thing. So I have to kind of take it on a regular basis.
Right. Yeah. I
And
don't. It's very hard to get pain meds here in New York State. So I mean, the best thing I have is pretty much ibuprofen, and I try to stay away from that. It's
yeah,
like,
yeah,
I mean, it works and everything, but it wears off real fast. It's not real good for you.
yeah, it does. Yeah. That's what I'm taking, except I have the prescription ibuprofen. They're about 600 milligrams each,
Oh,
but I can only get it like every 6 hours.
oh shit!
So if it,
I used to take 1,000, man, when I was working. I was in so much pain. A
uh huh,
thousand through the night, you know, and by the time I and walking out to the truck, I'd be like, oh, here it goes. I'm ready for some more, but I was done. So, hello, Jane.
How you doing, Jane?
Hi, I'm good.
Hi. That's great.
Sorry I was late.
It's nice to see you.
I'm having sound trouble, so I was late.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got everything ready this time. I had some extra time on my hands, set my speakers off, and got everything all ready. And so, how you like my background?
Yeah, I do.
I'm on the other side of the table. It's a big move for me.
It is.
I was like,
Mine's natural today.
I wanted to do it with the blinds open because I got the trees back there and shit, but it's so bright that it's like you couldn't see anything. It was just the sun blasting in, so I ended up closing them, and I got it open just a bit there so Marvin could go in and out. Becca's back.
Hi, Becca. I'm on the porch. It's really windy and hot today.
It's hot.
It's like 78.
Yeah, it's.
Oh wow.
I say 70 here. I got the ceiling fans going because it was a little stuffy.
Yeah, that's what it is here right now, about 70.
These days are numbered, dog. I don't see too many more days like this.
Wait,
Right.
James, we're hotter up here than you are down there. It's 78 degrees here.
Yep. Y'all are 8 degrees warmer than we are right now.
Wow.
And that does make a difference. I was telling Spaceman they're having an outside
Come up,
thing,
Becca.
like a Halloween party deal. And I was going to go out there and do a
Should've
part
went
of it outside. But when they opened that door and that breeze swept through, I said, I think it's a little bit too cool for me right now because the sun's not even out. It's kind of overcast and a little bit cloudy, like it might rain. So I was like, I don't think so.
I like 70.
Got a bunch of candy and left. She took your bag,
Yeah.
your trick or treat bag down there, James. Got some candy bars and candy.
Well, I think I don't understand quite this concept, but the people that run this place, every time they do one of these on Halloween, each house has its own distinct color. Why, I don't know, but they pick the colors of each house, and ours is purple. So everything that they make, has to be made with purple food coloring or something like that to make it purple. And I think,
Purple Whoppers.
yeah, I think that the only candy they got was like Laffy Taffy and stuff like that was great
Yeah.
or purple color. So
Right.
I don't think there's a whole lot of candy out there. If it had been, I probably would have grabbed about 2 fistfuls.
Yeah. No Snickers or Reese's
No,
peanut butter cups. None of that
nothing like that. I don't
Snickers
even
grape.
know. Yeah, they need to come out with a grape candy bar.
I love grape.
Yeah, I like grape.
My favorite candy bar was 100 grand. I used to love those.
Oh yeah, those were good.
I didn't care for Three Musketeers or Milky Ways. I didn't care for those.
I like the Three Musketeers pretty well, but I haven't had one of those in years.
I keep them out of my house because if I got them, I'll eat them.
Yeah, me too. Me too. And I was going to get some stuff for Halloween. I got a little birthday money today or yesterday on my
When was your
cash app.
birthday?
It was October the 11th.
Oh, I forgot to say. Did I say happy birthday? I don't know if I did or not.
I don't remember if you did or not. You might have, but I don't remember right
Well,
at the
happy
moment.
belated birthday.
Well, thank you, Jen.
My eyes might be bad, but you look like right now. You look like what's her name? Bree? Is it Ree or Bree?
Who?
from the Pioneer lady?
Oh yeah,
Free
yeah.
Drummond?
Ree Drummond, yeah. That all slapped me. Doesn't she kind of though with the hair she got and the hair color? I don't
Yeah,
know.
kinda, a little bit.
I know. I only show myself in the dark anymore. It's really bright out here. I got the sun behind me and stuff. It's actually on me. I'm hot. It's hot.
You should have a little fan out there.
Really? It's called wind.
Oh, that's what I wanted to do in my back porch until we got it all done. I was going to put a little ceiling fan out there because we used to sit out there all the time at night and watch baseball and shit. Well, now they put this, like, they have rafters, but now it's just like this finished off. I don't know what you call it. It's just like white. I don't know. I don't know what it's called. It's like a ceiling. They put a ceiling out there when they sided the house and everything. So pretty much can't see any rafters anymore. So
Right.
I don't spend a lot of time out there anymore anyways. But we used to have like these, the big old Christmas bulbs like from the 50s and 60s.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Not the little tiny things like the LEDs or the little tiny bulbs, the big ones. We used to have those all around the porch, up and down and everything. You could see the house from like all the way down the street. So if the lights were on, you knew the party was going. If the lights are off, you weren't allowed to stop by.
That's the
Clark
kind we
Griswold
had
house.
when I was growing up too. It was like real
Out there and everything.
big Christmas lights.
The kind that actually got hot.
Yeah, yeah. That was actually a bulb.
Yep. Ooh, it's windy. Holy crap.
Oh, wow, you're not kidding. It is.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Marvin feels warm. You must have been out in the sun.
Yeah, that's the way the wind's doing out here too. It's kind of blowing a little bit hard with this overcast weather we got. So
Go get a
it
drink of
makes the 70 degrees feel a little bit cooler.
Well, pretty soon it's going to be like 20 degrees out. So
Oh yeah, yeah.
enjoy it
And
now.
New York, I know, is one of the states that is pretty notorious winners when
Yeah,
winter comes along.
this year is supposed to be really bad too, from what I've seen. I mean, they say that every year, but
Right.
they're saying it's going to be pretty cold and a lot of snow this year up in New England. So that's fine with me. I don't care.
I don't like it.
I know you don't.
It's pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's pretty. You can say that. But if you have to get it out for anything, it's pretty rough. I guess
Yeah.
with somebody like me, it wouldn't make any difference. Yeah, go ahead and bring it. That was
Bring it on.
a nurse. She's been
Tell her,
waiting.
bring it on, James.
She's been waiting for over an hour to give me this medication, and I should have already had it. I mean, it's late overdue for morning medications.
God damn it.
And I've had nurses tell me in other facilities that if you didn't take your medicine by 10 o'clock, they had to discard it.
Wow.
Yeah,
Tell
that's
them
what.
you can't come in unless you got your high heels on.
Right.
Evil little bitches.
I know.
Wow.
And I was like, she told me that, and I was like, well, if y'all want to keep it, if you want to discard it, that's up to you. I mean,
Tell
but
them if they're late giving it to you, you're going to kick their ass.
yeah,
You're going to discard them.
yeah, I'll put my foot in your ass, and then you can discard it. How about that?
They're gonna bring in one of the big orderlies to hold your head while they put it in you.
Yeah. I'm like, you'll have to force it down me now. So you might as well start it.
All over, boy. We're gonna give you a shot.
You ever have a
I'm like,
swirly nurse?
I'm like, you'll have to catch me in my chair first. If you can outrun my chair, then you can give me a shot.
You're like the Daytona 200.
Yeah. Yeah, about a 200. That's about as high as I could go. 150, maybe.
James, hold my beer.
Yeah.
Becca, come in, come rolling in and give it to
I
you.
got plenty of different.
This is your meal net.
Well, I need that in juice
You want it in juice?
We're
because
gonna-
I don't want to
We're
taste
gonna
it.
get him in trouble.
You want it
Hey,
now?
you got anything good there for Spaceman? I can use some.
I can take it now. I just need it in orange juice or cranberry juice, some kind of juice where I'm not going to taste it. Yeah. Well, this nurse we got today, she's not a regular nurse. She's like a works for a corporate company, and she's come in here just to give pills because the regular nurse it didn't show up again for some reason, and she left early yesterday without doing all of her work. So I don't know if she's fixing to quit or what, but one of the reliable nurses that I told you that quit last week, before she left, she said, I don't think that nurse is going to last very long. And it don't look like it. She's only been here like 5 months, and she's already beginning to lay out.
Might be gone.
Yeah, she may be. They may have let her go by now. I don't know. But if it was me, I told them, I said, if it was me and she wasn't going to be here on time to work, and she would give me a legitimate reason why she wasn't here, or she wouldn't have the job.
Yeah, well, in nursing homes, it's not the easiest to find replacements. So I mean,
Right. Yeah.
there's a bit of leniency there.
Yeah. There's such a turnover between nurses and CNAs. It's ridiculous. It is
Yeah.
really just ridiculous.
If they paid them a little bit more, there might not be such a turnover. But
Right. Right. Yeah. If they treated them like you're supposed to treat them.
or if they had a couple extra, you can't just have one to do all the work. I mean, that gets old
Right.
after a while.
Yeah.
Getting overworked for underpay, it's like screw it. If they find
Yeah. They get tired of that really fast.
they go to
And
a
a lot
hospital,
of that does happen.
the hospitals still allow those people too, because the hospitals, I mean, they're still going to overwork you, but at least they're paying you.
Right.
Now, my wife, she worked in a nursing home for a couple of years, and
Oh, I see.
maybe it was a year. And my mom got her into the hospital, and she was making good money. She was doing what are those things? The heart tests,
Echoes.
yeah.
Hard echoes. Yeah.
She was doing those for a long time. She loved that. Then they got rid of it, and she ended up going working in the lab, collecting blood, and that's basically what she did for the rest of her
Yeah,
time.
my youngest sister used to do that. She was an echo sonographer, they call it, in the Heart Institute part of the hospital here, and she retired doing that job. I can't remember how many years that it was, but it was several years. It was like maybe 15, close to 20 years, something like that. She retired from doing that. Now she's fully retired from working.
Right. How old is she?
She's the 14th of November, she'll be 63. There's 10 years apart, between us.
Right.
She was the baby of the family, before I came along, and then after I come along, she was like second baby. But there's 10 years between us. She's 10 years older than me.
Take those meds. What you got? Orange juice?
Yeah, that's what they put the Miralax down in. I told the nurse. Of course, every time you get a new nurse working, you have to tell them, the routine. She put it in water and was going to give it to me in water, but you could taste it in water. And I said, I need it in juice because I don't want to taste it.
Right.
And she said, okay. So she took it and put it down in juice.
Now, Miralax, that's what keeps you regular?
Yeah, it's a laxative, but it's not a stimulant laxative. It doesn't make the body go, but it works with the natural waters in your body
Right.
and kind of regulates your bowel movements.
Jane, you need a fly swatter?
Oh, it's a damn yellow jacket.
Ah, fucking hate bees.
Yeah, be careful of those.
I know. They'll come after you. They don't care.
Piss them off. They'll come and get you.
I got one of those ladybird beetles. They're not the ladybugs. They're the brown ones.
Right.
Mhm.
Ooh,
Yeah,
He's
you have to be
cute.
careful of those because they could sting you in a minute,
yeah.
and it wouldn't be good.
Yeah, they're aggressive. They come after you.
Yeah, they will.
He's back. Stop it, asshole.
Man. We had a bee's nest one time inside our chimney. And oh my God. It was downstairs and they'd come up. And I was like, couldn't figure out where the hell they were coming from. So I called this dude.
I'll be right back, y'all.
All right.
Okay, James.
And I was like, where the fuck are these bees coming from, man? They're coming from downstairs somewhere, but I couldn't figure it out. They were not inside the chimney. They were like next to the chimney, inside the wall. I don't know how the hell they got in there. And I've been in this house since 1982. I'd never seen a bee inside this house before, ever. And
Ouch.
kitty cat.
This is Snoopy.
Snoopy the cat.
Yeah. My son named him.
Snoopy.
He won't be here long.
We used to get those big carpenter bees. Before we sided our house. Our house was English Tudor, okay? And they would drill into the pine boards and like go in, then go up the length of the board, and they'd live in there. And they're all over the house. I mean, not inside, but all over. You couldn't even go out there during the daytime. It was just, they're all over. And my dog, my lab, she'd sit out there and just eat them right out of the air. And she
They don't mess with you though.
Okay.
I heard, is that right? They don't sting, right?
No, they don't mess with you.
But these are fucking huge. I'd go out there with
Yeah.
a tennis racket, and I'd swing and hit them. I call it bee baseball. They'd go flying. They're pretty good sized bee and they're heavy.
Mm-hmm.
At them and boom, they go flying.
You were saying the carpenter bees?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
those are big.
Yeah, they are.
Like B, we call them B-52s.
B-52s.
Oh, they're annoying. You try to get in your car and they're like all over you. It's like, what the shit, man. So once we got the house sided, that was it. They were gone. Never saw them again.
I wonder, I remember that rock group or that pop group from the 90s called the B-52s.
Yeah.
If you remember them, yeah.
You love Shack, baby.
Yep.
Then they had Rock Lobster.
Yep.
Rock Lobster.
Yeah.
I love them.
Yeah, they're
My
from
youngest sister that we was just talking about, she loved that Love Shack song.
Yeah.
Ken Ruth, rusted.
Woo! Baby love Shack, baby.
Big money.
That was a
Where'd Becca go?
big hit.
Is she still here? She said she's coming up.
She got lost in the garage.
She hadn't come up on panel yet, has she?
No.
No, she was coming.
I didn't think that I saw her pop up. But you don't see her in the chat now, even.
I don't see chat.
She just
Well,
breezed
I
through
don't either. I don't have it on where I can see it.
Spaceballs. You see chat?
Who?
Spaceballs.
I see chat. Yeah, she's not. She was here like 15 minutes ago. Oh, there goes a good one.
She might have lost signal or something.
So I had this idea. I don't know how well it'll go over, but I was thinking about doing the 12-pack challenge for Taco Bell.
What's that?
You buy a
12-pack tacos.
Yeah, you try to eat
You know,
the whole pack.
Right.
Oh my God.
I don't think I could do it. I'd probably get to like number 5 or 6.
I don't think I could either. I might be able to eat. I might be able to eat 8 or 9 of them, but
my eyes are bigger than my stomach, you know.
Oh, always mine are. Mine are
I'm
always
a fat girl,
bigger.
but I can't do that. No.
I've seen people do it before. I know Hungry
Yeah,
Fat.
it's
It was like
there's a couple of
to her.
there's a couple of AMSR artists
Right.
that can really put the food away. I really don't understand how they can do it unless they go on fasting periods, long fasting periods before they make a video. I just don't get it.
What about Matt Stoney, man? I saw him eat like 25 Big Macs.
Yep.
Can you imagine having 25 Big Macs in your stomach?
Oh, Lord.
No.
And that's
Man, I would be so sick.
That skinny girl, I can't remember her name. She's really, really tiny. She got blonde hair. She
Molly
did like,
Shooter.
yeah, she did
I
like
mean, Skylar. It's Molly Skylar. Yeah.
She did like 52 or 54 Big Macs.
What?
Oh,
yes, it's on YouTube. It's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. If you get interested, just look up Molly Skylar, and her channel will come up. Her channel will come up, and you can watch her do it. And she don't cut camera
Becca.
either. I mean,
there's no editing.
The
food is all sitting right there, like in her kitchen. You know, they're all lined up.
Damn it! Get on my way, thing.
And there's that other guy, the bodybuilder guy. I don't know
I'm
if he's
having a hard time here with life.
He had 100 cheeseburgers from McDonald's, just regular cheeseburgers. I think he got up to like 77 or 78. He ate.
Oh my God, I would be so sick. I don't see how they do it.
They train.
Becca's on the move.
Yeah.
Rolling,
Hey, Becca.
Rolling.
Where is that stupid?
Keep them doggies rolling. Rawhide. Move them out. Move them in. From Blues Brothers. Remember they were in that band? I'm Bob.
Oh, yeah.
Please. They go to get paid. They go to get paid at the end of the night.
Where is my picker upper? Where's my grabber? Where's everything?
You guys made $200, but you drank $300 in beer.
Hey, you want to hear something funny? We went to
What?
Sam's Club on Sunday, and they were dressed in costume, right? The people that give you samples. And there was a nun, and I walked up to her and I went, "Don't come back till you've redeemed yourself."
Wow.
Oh, what they call her, the penguin.
Yeah. I said, "You saw the Blues Brothers, didn't you?" And she started laughing. She said, "Yeah."
We're on a mission from God.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I said, I'm sorry, I couldn't help but say that when I saw you in your costume. She just pointed her cross. She had a big cross and she pointed it at me. I was like, thanks, I needed that.
What are you doing, Becca?
Trying to pick up something that's very annoying, and with this stupid thing that does not want to work very well. Mm,
You spill your
Yeah.
pills?
no, I dropped the stupid back scratcher, and it was trying to get caught underneath my wheelchair, which was very
Oh
annoying.
Lord.
Yeah. I broke a
My
wheel. I broke a wheel on my office chair yesterday. Pissed me off.
Oh,
Now I only got 4 wheels left, so I kind of like got to tilt it this way without rolling. I'm thinking about putting a tennis ball on the broken one, just so I don't scratch the
I know I
floor.
love you, but you gotta move for me, baby.
Yeah, that'll work.
I almost had a pretty serious accident
Yeah.
earlier. My pepper shaker fell off of my bedside table and then the floor, and I ended up rolling over it before I could get out of the way of it. And I come in a gnat's hair of turning over,
Oh my
completely over.
gosh, James.
What happened? You almost
My pepper shaker fell off of my bedside table and it hit the floor, and I ran over it
heard that, yeah.
before I could get out of the way of it. I ran over it,
Oh,
and it got
Uh-oh.
under my tire, and I almost flipped completely over
Wow.
trying to get out from under it.
hmm.
Yeah, be careful.
Yeah, I know. I'm accident prone. Since I have been in a wheelchair, I'm more accident prone now than I ever was when I was up on my feet walking. I've got hurt more in a chair than I ever did when I was walking.
Wow.
It's just, it's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
I've always been pretty good at hurting myself. Like last night, I cut my finger. So what the hell was I cutting?
Ow.
Trying to cut something. And I caught it right there, just a little bit. And it's enough just to irritate me.
Yeah, sort of like a paper cut or
Oh my
something
God.
like that.
My mom, we were having a party here one night, and she was picking up beer cans. This is like shit, 20, 30 years ago. And she put her finger in, where you drink out of in the can. So she was like picking them up one by one. She had a bunch of them. Stuck her
Uh-huh.
finger in the opening of the can. She had to go to the hospital. Blood everywhere. Had to get
Oh,
stitched.
wow.
What a
Bless
mess.
her heart.
Yeah.
Oh,
Becca's outside.
Yep.
Look
Yep.
at
I
those
sure am.
chemtrails. They're so pretty.
Yep.
And you don't have to look for a cat either.
Huh?
And you don't have to look for a cat. You can actually enjoy yourself.
Yeah. Yep. The harmful chemtrails. They're killing everybody. Yep. Beautiful.
Did Precious come back, Becca?
Yes, she's back.
Okay, good. Ouch! Stop that.
She keeps on, zooming out and heading towards the woods, and then she'll be gone for maybe an hour, a couple hours, and now she comes back. So hopefully, she keeps coming back every time when she does that.
That's
right.
it. She's
You can't
hunting.
stop her.
Yep.
She knows who cares about her.
Yeah.
She'll come back to the one that always cares.
Yeah.
And she knows who that is.
Mhm.
Mama Becker's.
Really.
Yeah.
No, I'm in the mood
She
for some
she
Chinese.
knows where the groceries are coming from, and
Yep.
I think I might get some Chinese food today.
Yeah.
yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do tonight.
Beef and broccoli
Or
and lo mein.
Mhm.
yeah, I'm kind of in the mood for it. I think I'm gonna do that for
I haven't done Chinese in a long time.
dinner.
I'm bad with Chinese because I
Are you
order.
allowed to request them to make Chinese dinner?
Oh
Huh?
no, I have to buy it.
Oh,
Mm.
They
and then
don't
they
do
make it
any.
for you?
Well, they'll warm it for me if it gets, if I have some left over and it gets cold, they'll warm it up, in the microwave. But they don't do any special
So,
type dishes.
so basically, you're gonna order it from a Chinese restaurant.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay, okay.
I'm gonna have it delivered to
Oh,
me.
that's good.
Hey,
You guys
hey,
ever?
James,
Yeah,
do you get mail? Like, if we wanted to send you mail, send you a card or something?
yeah. I get mail. I can get mail from the
I
outside.
don't want, I don't want you to give your address on here, but like, um, I think Spaceman's like wanting to do some Christmas
Yeah.
cards and
Yeah, I was
Okay.
thinking about sending Christmas cards out. I've already started my list up, and I got an email that's like my YouTube email,
Uh-huh.
and I can send it to you.
Okay. Okay.
Um,
stop that.
oh,
Are you on Gmail or what?
Gmail.
Uh,
It's listed on my YouTube account. If you go
okay.
like into about,
In the
it's
description? Is it in the description?
yeah, it's like no, not in the description, but you just click on my emoji guy for my face for Spaceman. It tells you
Okay.
like about and everything, and it'll list my email. It's like Vinyl Village 851 at Gmail.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'll get it from him.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So email you with my mailing address.
Okay. Sounds good. And I'll give it to Jane.
Okay.
Becca,
Hi,
whoever.
Tay.
Oh, Kay's
There's
here.
How you doing, Tay?
Hey, T.
hello.
Stop scratching me. Stop scratching me.
I'll send you the link there, Tay.
Come up, Tay. Let's see ya.
If you know what's good for you, you'll come up.
Or Spaceman will kick your butt.
No, I'm not gonna kick his butt. I'm just gonna make fun of him. Oh, Marvin's laying here. Hi, buddy. Tired of the sun?
I got the sun on my back. I'm on fire. It is hot.
Is it you got a roof on your deck?
Yeah, but the sun's beating in the end here.
Oh, gotcha.
Right. Yeah.
It's all
Oh,
covered,
excuse
but
me.
Tay
Yeah.
doesn't feel like it.
okay,
If you
Tay.
sit in the direct sun where the light can beat down on you anywhere, it gets hot quick.
You need one of those little umbrellas, like the ladies used to have in the 1800s. Hold that, blocks the sun from you.
A parasol. Do I look like that kind of lady? No.
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 Uh,
I
we
could
used to
move.
have a we used to have a patio table that had a big umbrella in the middle of it like that we used to sit under years ago.
You know what'd be nice is a gazebo.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I've always wanted one.
Those Amish ones are so nice. Oh my god.
You're gonna break a
Yeah.
skateboard when you're better. No more writing. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yes. We
I
used
don't
to
have
have
tissue
one.
in my
We
mouth.
used
Yes, I do.
to have
Thank you,
one at
Jesus. I have
work.
a tissue in my
Everybody
mouth.
go out there, and
Oh my god.
in the wintertime they put up plexiglass, so the smokers could go out there and smoke without the wind and snow coming in.
Right.
Yeah, they're pretty nice.
Ooh, it
Yeah,
is
they are.
hot. I might have to go in. What's new, Tay?
I guess his head is still hurting.
See, you need to get to the doctor, you goober head.
Gotta stop riding that damn skateboard too. That thing's gonna kill you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Those things are bad news.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You might be beyond a simple concussion now. You're taking a risk if you don't get to the doctor.
Yep. You
Yeah.
never know what's going on inside. You could have an internal bleed or something. You don't even know it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Don't mess with your brain, boy. You
Right.
got
Yeah.
one brain.
Anything like that could occur. If he's had a board wreck of any kind, or
Those
Yeah.
skateboard
if he
man, they're crazy. The shit they
if
do in
he if
sliding
he
down.
ended up cracking his head,
Oh, you wrote a
well,
song. That's nice, sweetie. He wrote a song after my life. This is sweet. Oh, good. What's the song about? Want to share with us, honey?
Humpty Dumpty. Might have expanded your creativity.
I think they were calling Chantel Humpty Dumpty the other day.
oh Lord, I can imagine how that went over
Oh
with
boy,
her.
things have been crazy over there lately. Oh boy.
I've been
Yeah, I
seeing
don't
little
Tell us
see
bits
about
and
Missy
pieces
Son.
of that.
I don't
Chantel,
see how
Uh-huh.
she's got as many followers as what she's got. The way she talks to some of them.
I don't know how she gets away with that over where she is. I mean, that's like
Who?
Chantel. That's like that's like a real religious area over there, and the stuff she's. I mean, I someone's got to be aware of what she's doing over there. I mean,
What is she
Yeah,
saying? What is she doing? What is she saying?
just vile stuff. I mean, she's been coming
yeah,
after.
she
I
got a
mean,
mouth on her for real. I mean, you know,
if those
She's
we
ugly.
we
if her
we
videos
can all,
come into contact with the wrong person over there, she could be in some deep shit.
yeah,
I mean, you could say that over here. I mean, we have the freedom of speech and everything, but over there, I mean, she's being she's supposedly a Muslim and she's saying all that. Oh boy, I don't know. Man, she's asking
Well,
for it.
see, I think she can get away with this because she's hiding behind a camera and she's hiding inside. She's not going to say all that in front of people out and about. She's not going to do that.
mm,
But if anybody from that
yeah,
her country finds out that she's doing that shit and she gets in
yeah.
trouble,
You
she's probably going to be forced to
you
stay
have a
inside
point there.
her apartment or her house all day long and all night. She won't be able to go out.
Right.
But then she'll be safe to say, continue to say and do whatever the frick she wants.
She doesn't go out now.
Mm. Yeah,
Yeah.
she doesn't go out very much at all,
And that's
if
probably why,
any.
because she knows that if she bumps into anybody that sees and watches her, they're probably
Yeah,
going to beat the crap out of her.
I
And she
mean,
can
I
fight.
gotta.
we can all
Oh,
say things when we get upset sometimes. I mean, she has really got a mouth on her, and she doesn't seem to care what she says to anybody on here.
right.
I don't know
She
how
has no
she.
limit.
I don't know how she has any fans. To be honest with you, I mean,
That's why I'm saying I don't know, as
Yeah.
many followers as she has. And I used to follow her back in the day, because she used to do a lot of mukbangs and everything. But now there's too much drama going on. You know,
Yeah.
I've been unsubscribed to her for a long time because she just got to the point where she was just too dramatic,
Yeah.
and
I was
she
never,
was
never.
worrying too much about what people were saying, about
Hmm.
her and about her personal life and what was going on. And I'm like, I
Well,
ain't
Yeah,
she
got
but
makes
time
all
for
she's
this.
on
she
social
makes
media
all
and
that
she's.
public. She makes it public. So so she
I was just
stays
about to say that.
Right. I
I
mean,
was just
what
about to
could
go
she
there,
expect
Spaceman.
it
I
if,
mean,
keeps
it's the
if,
same with me when people make comments about my shit.
it keeps her
Sometimes I
relevant.
get a little, perturbed too, but at the same time, it's because they don't know what all I eat or how much I
right,
eat. They're not there. So I feel like I
right.
have the right to make a comment back to defend myself, but at the
Oh,
same
sure.
time,
Yeah. Yeah.
When you're on social
Uh,
media, you got to understand when you're on social media and you are a public figure of some sorts. I don't know. I don't consider myself a public figure, but I am on social media. I have to accept what people say
right.
and their opinions and thoughts. I have to.
Well, it's to say, bad advertising is just as good as good advertising.
Yeah.
It, it promotes you, and some people love that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some of the YouTubers will say, I'm proud for all my followers, and I'm proud even for the haters and the trolls. At least you watch.
You know,
You know.
Yeah. Well, the thing is that I don't like trolls. And even though they may help your channel, with the algorithm and making extra moolah, I don't give a crap
Mhm.
about that. I don't want trolls on my channel starting
Right.
crap.
Right.
And really, I am not into drama. So like, and I do my best. I do my best. I mean, I'm not perfect at it, but I do my best to not get into any drama.
Right.
I'm not
I
perfect.
don't. I don't blame you. I wouldn't either.
yeah, I don't think anybody
So
would really want to be in Chantel's situation, to be honest with you. But
No.
she's got 104,000 subs, and you know, all these. She keeps all these reactor channels in business too. I mean, it's not just her making money; these reactors are making money too.
and look at what Nick Avocado is doing with his channel, and he's got like what 5 or 6 at least channels,
He's got
Yeah.
like a million. He's got
and
millions of subscribers.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Tell me
Well,
he ain't making.
people like a train wreck. That's the thing. People like a train wreck and the drama, and they love that,
right,
even though they want
yeah.
to
There's a
see it.
lot
They
of
don't
people that
necessarily love it. They just want to see it.
yeah, they're
Yeah.
thinking, well, what is he going to do next? I gotta tune in to see what he's going to do today,
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
because he has those emotional breakdowns a lot on camera, and he'll cry and he'll sob and, he'll throw a little hissy fit. And like Jane said, they like to see that.
His
It's
Get rid of.
entertaining to them.
his
Yeah.
buddy Orland. I think his buddy Orland's pretty funny. He throws
Oh, yeah.
he throws his cracks in there once in a while, his jabs. I think he's pretty funny. He's not as dramatic as Nick, but
No,
he's got some funny stuff.
Now, Nick is way, way more dramatic than Orlin is.
I mean, they got some money though. I mean,
I look
Uh
good,
huh.
okay? You really, if you
Yeah.
saw me in person, you'd be like, "Oh my gosh, girl, brush those teeth
He's,
and wash that hair. You look awful." Oh no,
he's a,
no, I don't look pretty and beautiful, but thank you though.
yes, yes, everybody looks beautiful today, right?
But
yes,
depression is a real thing, and that's
everybody
why.
is beautiful in their own way.
Hey, I'm burning up here. It's eating me up literally.
Oh boy.
It's hot. It's 78
Uh,
here. Becca, how hot
I
is it
would,
where you are?
I have no idea.
You gotta be getting a suntan,
yeah, I would have to.
Jane.
Oh.
I don't tan. Look at me. You can tell.
Oh, you just burned. You just burn.
It's
Yeah.
73 here.
Well,
I'm so
that's
white. I got papers.
that's
Right,
the
it's
way I
73
am.
degrees here. So
I'm so fair skinned that I just burn,
Not me.
basically.
Not me, man.
that's my compliment. I love you, Riddle. Okay, thank you for the compliment, baby.
I get so dark. If I like when I used to be out in the sun all the time, I'd never burn. I just get darker and darker and darker and darker. I mean,
I had a sister that was that way. She passed
Not
away
me.
in 2010, but she got really dark whenever she went out in the sun, and I mean just in a few minutes.
What?
She would
Really?
be,
I
yeah,
could stay out there
just a
all day
few
long.
minutes she'd be really dark.
All day long.
I'm Scandinavian. I'm Scandinavian and Irish. That doesn't tan.
Oh,
Hmm.
Well, I know that there's a lot of Cherokee Indian blood on our side of the family, and I don't know, what else that it's mixed with, but I know that we have a lot of Indian heritage.
Speaking of Indian, where's Francis been lately? Haven't
Yeah,
seen haven't
I've
seen
He's
wondered
got a
the same thing.
girlfriend.
Uh-oh,
Who?
that's
That's right.
taking all his spare time
Who?
up.
Francis.
Francis. Oh, didn't he mention he had a girlfriend?
Yeah.
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 Yep, that's what's occupying his time then.
Heck yeah, start a relationship. You want to spend every minute, doing things with your
Right,
girl, whatever.
Yeah.
right.
You know what I meant there, not.
Yeah.
We know what you
Yeah, I used to be like that when I was dating,
Yeah,
but that's been many moons ago.
the old honeymoon period.
Yeah, that burns out real fast too.
Not real fast. Whoa, my blinds are going to whack me in the head here. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's so funny. Told my mama she's so dark she looked like the mud version of Jabba the Hutt. She got mad and said I have a mud butt for being lactose intolerant. Shaking my head.
A mud butt.
Huh?
Bud butt.
Oh my lord. That's so
Whoa.
funny.
Oh, my mama, she's so dark that she looks like the mud version of Jabba the Hutt.
They're trying to take off, aren't they, Yang?
Yeah, it was so windy that they have a cord that holds them down, and
Mm-hmm.
it pulled the cord off. So
Oh,
now
wow.
nothing to hold them down. They're going to hit me in the head here.
Oh, excuse me. I didn't get any sleep last night, having to lay down like I had to do.
No,
No, I didn't get a wink of sleep all
that's
night long. That's the way it is when I have to lay in the bed for some reason. My
Mm,
body, I can't get relaxed and comfortable enough to drift off to sleep.
mm,
But I can lean back in this chair, man, and get a blanket and cover up, and I
right.
can go to sleep in just a few minutes.
Yeah, my chair's pretty comfortable. I could
Yeah,
lean
this
way
as
back.
long as you can lean back in these quantum chairs, that was my problem when mine was messed up. I couldn't lean the seat part back. My
no.
backrest would lean back, but the
Mm-hmm.
seat wouldn't lean back. So I had to sit up straight all the time.
Mm,
And when you have to do that, they're uncomfortable. But if you can lean back like a recliner and raise your legs up a little
oh,
bit,
well, yeah. Okay, I
man,
love you. We love you too,
it's
Tay.
uh it's pretty comfortable.
Yeah, I got this recliner.
Love
It's
you,
like,
Tay.
Uh-huh.
see it, Tay? I got this recliner. It's like you plug it into the wall. It's got a remote control. I can like put it
Uh-huh.
back, and put your feet up.
Right.
Fall asleep in it for about 2 hours, but that's it. I got to get out of it because it's like
Yeah, I understand.
I like to lay on my side and stuff, and it's just I don't know.
Yeah,
Wow.
before I ended up with this massive hernia like I had, I used to sleep on my right side and on my back. And I used to love to sleep on my right side. I
Yeah,
could get comfortable doing that, but I can't sleep on my side anymore because I have to hold myself
Oh my.
over now when I turn over. I can't just turn over and just relax and lay there. I have to hold myself over, you
right.
know, against the hernia part. So,
That's got to be a
Mm.
bitch.
oh, it is. It is. It's a big one.
Hey guys, I'll be back
Really
on
a
later.
big
I
one.
have to do some laundry and everything, but I'll be back on later.
Okay.
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 All right.
Bye.
I'll
Oh,
be
yeah.
back in a minute. I got to go check something real quick.
Okay.
Okay.
I like sleeping on my stomach.
I could do that when I was really young, when I was still basically a kid. But after I got older, I got to where I couldn't do that. But you know, when you're a little bitty kid, you do a lot of things that you can't do after you grow up.
Right. That's what happens when you get old, man.
Yep.
Old ailments and shit. You gotta. It's like life changes you.
Yep. Yep. The just natural age. I mean, it changes things real quick.
Right. Yes, it does.
Like the things that you could do when you were 10 years old, you can't do when you get 20. You know, it's just
When I was 20, I didn't even have to sleep. I'd get maybe an hour or two of sleep, and I was good to go. You know, these days, shit. If I don't
yeah,
get if I don't get good 8 hours of sleep, I ain't worth a damn.
yeah. I know what you mean.
I love my sleep. I love the sleep, man. I do. And my
I
old,
do. I
I
do
think
too.
I think I'm catching up from all my younger years. You know, I used, from not sleeping so much. Now I just love it. You know, just
I
laying.
do too.
And I'm just like, ah,
I do too. I'm to the age now to where I beg people to leave me alone, and so I can go to sleep. I'm like, please let me go to sleep. You know, if I can get to the point to where I can relax enough to sleep, I'm like, leave me alone
right, right,
because I need this sleep. My body is worn out. You know, my body's been through a lot of hell, a lot of surgeries, and a lot of recovery, and
right.
it's just not as young as it used to be. So I'm like, you know, if I can relax,
You
leave
know
me
what they say?
alone.
When you're sleeping, that's when the body. That's when the body does the most healing is when you're sleeping.
Yeah, yeah. Your body needs it. Uh, really needs it desperately when you're recovering from something like a surgery or some type of sickness, the flu, or something that you've had. Your body really needs that rest
Shit, the
to
amount
be
I
able
sleep,
to
I should
recover.
be Superman by the time all the sleep I get. But you know, I don't know. I just enjoy it.
Well,
I hear a pepper crack. A pepper cracker. Is that a pepper cracker, Jane?
I,
It sounded like a pepper cracker or something. One of those
I'm
things.
not sure. I'm not sure what it was. You know, it could have been.
All right, I'm back.
Okay.
Oh, let me get situated.
Satiated.
Yep.
I had to pee.
Where you
Oh,
got to get situated.
Okay,
I know I do too. So
got me a little snack. Oh my God, another bee. I killed one. He's gonna come for my snack. Uh-oh.
it seems like you'll have to kill another one, I guess.
I got these.
But you know when it's
ooh, yeah.
warm outside like that, they come out more. Oh, one of my favorites.
Oh,
Reese's pretzels.
One of my favorites. Yeah.
I know. I shouldn't be eating them, but I'm not gonna have a whole bunch. It's just a small bag. I'm only gonna have a few.
Yeah.
Well, Lord knows I shouldn't eat them either. But man, I tell you what, sometimes you have that craving, and they ain't nothing that's gonna suffice
Yeah,
except
I'm not
for.
gonna do a mukbang.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I wouldn't either.
Yeah, it's better just to like enjoy a few, you know. It's like
Yeah,
I think you get more enjoyment out of it, you know what I mean, than
Yeah.
sitting there and just eating the whole
I
bag.
think there's nothing wrong with some a little bit of
oh,
private indulgence.
Yeah,
yeah.
you gotta treat yourself,
Eek.
man. You
Right,
can't like
right.
I just want to taste. I don't want to like fill my belly.
right. Marvin,
Yeah. Sometimes just a taste is all it takes. You know.
Yeah, I'm not a big sweets person.
I'm not either really, but I mean I do have my a few of my favorites that I enjoy every once in a while when I'm able to get it.
I miss Doritos. I haven't had Doritos in a while.
Yeah,
Oh,
I do like
Doritos. They were always one of my favorites.
any
I'd
flavor.
rather have like a beef jerky or something.
Oh yeah. Mhm.
Slim Jim.
Watch this. There you go. Marvin, they got now they come out with a big bag, the 40-ounce party pack for dogs.
Uh-oh.
The party pack. God almighty, now they're making party packs for dogs.
Marvin's got it made now.
Trying to make our dogs fat.
Are they all one flavor?
Yes. Original with bacon.
Oh, okay.
I tasted one time. They don't taste like bacon.
Uh-oh, we lost James. He'll be back. He got booted. It's so hot out here. These are melting within like 5 seconds of touching my fingers.
I keep something like that in the freezer.
They're okay in the house. I got the AC on.
Like my little Debbie's and stuff like that. I like to keep them in the freezer. I like them cold.
My freezer's full.
Yeah.
I buy all that meat in bulk.
I used to have a chest freezer. I wish I didn't get rid of it.
I got that too.
Should have kept that thing, but
My chest freezer's full too.
wow. Deer meat?
No, I just buy all that bulk meat, you know. Plus, I buy a lot of vegetables.
I was watching some lady eat venison soup the other day. That looked really good, actually. Her husband's a big hunter, and she's like a really good cook. She's got all kinds of like herbs and stuff, like weird stuff she cooks with, you know. And it's just interesting. I don't know I'm not sure what her heritage is. I mean, she might be Indian or something, but she uses a lot of really cool different herbs and spices and stuff, and it looked really good. Had like some spinach in it, and I think maybe curry. I don't know.
We might get a deer this year. We've had a big buck walking through the yard every afternoon. It just comes through the front yard, just walks down the backyard. So Mike might go for it. It's like an 8-point, 10-point.
Right.
I don't know if he's going to or not. Depends on how he feels.
This restaurant down the street from us, they do, it's like a chicken house, right? Well, the last time I ordered there, they had this flyer for a turkey dinner that feeds 10 to 12 people is $399.
Wow.
Like, holy shit.
What the heck?
I mean, you can buy a turkey for, I know they're not cheap as they used to be. I mean, you're probably going to pay probably well over $1 a pound now. Am I right? For a turkey.
Well, you can get good ones on sale. Like I know honeysuckle white the other day, they were 99 cents a pound already.
Right. Like a good 12 to 15 pound, it'd be nice. I could I just chop it all up, separate it into Ziploc bags and stuff, and
Yeah.
I would enjoy something like that.
I'm on the move. It's too hot out here, and these blinds are making me paranoid.
Right.
I'm going in. You
Going
want in?
in.
Come on, baby. Come on. Our cats are getting hot.
Marvin's got his tongue sticking out.
He's hot.
panting. You got a
You
big,
got your air on?
no, the air's done for this season.
Really?
Yeah, I took the one out in the room and the one in the living room. I unplugged it and unhooked the hose from it and everything. I figured, shit, it was 32 degrees one night. I was like, we don't need this anymore.
I know it's 32 here, but I've had to turn the AC on the past 3 days.
I got ceiling fans on. It's good enough for me. I mean, once the sun goes down, it'll cool down. It's been pretty chilly here, up till about 11 o'clock noon, and once the sun starts hitting, it warms up a little bit. But I'm not worried about it too much. I'm comfortable, but if Marvin would just sit his ass down and stop going out in the sun, he'd be fine. But you can't tell him nothing.
He likes it out there.
I usually put ice cubes in his water, and he's been drinking water like crazy. Oh my God. I filled this dish like 3 times yesterday. It's like, he's a thirsty little dog. That's good. It's good for him to drink. That reminds me, I got to put some more spring water in my bedroom. I hate it when I run out in the middle of the night. I try to keep 2 or 3 bottles in there. But last night, I downed the last part of my bottle. I was like, oh, man, I don't feel like getting up, getting some more. But I'm just going to take the whole case and stick it in there, I think. Because I don't drink a lot of water during the day, but at nighttime, man, I love it. I'll just 1 or 2 bottles down. My water during the day is beer. It's 95% water.
It's got water in it.
Yeah, I try to tell my doctor that. I go, beer is 95% water. She don't agree with me, but
Yeah, not going to work with a doctor. Much cooler in here.
where are you now? In your living room?
Yep.
Huh. Cooler in there, huh?
Oh, yeah, I got my air on.
Oh. You got central air?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's funny because one night I had to turn on the heat because it went down in the 30s, and the next day I had to flip the switch. I was like,
So you got like one of those units as like your heater and air conditioner all in one?
yeah.
That's what I want to get. But see, we got the boiler put in 2010. It's supposed to be good for 30 years. So it's pretty much 50% lifespan now. So maybe when that goes, we'll do that. But they got to run ducting and everything. I don't know how much that's going to cost.
Yeah, that's the thing. We just, Mike ran all that, when we were building it. And then,
Right. Yeah, it's good.
because, for
That's the way to do it, right from scratch.
such a small cabin, they wanted like 10 grand to put in a system, run the ductwork. I mean,
holy shit.
yeah. Yeah. So I was like, I don't know. I think we can just figure it out. And so we ordered the system, and he kind of knew how to do the ductwork anyhow. And it was a lot of work, but like I just went under the house with him. We have about like 3 foot under the house. We're 3 foot up above the ground on pillars.
Okay.
So I went under there, and the neighbor guy came over, and between us all, we ran ductwork, and then we insulated and all that. So
is it 2-story?
yeah. I've got like a loft here above the living room, and then it's all open above the living room. And there's big timbers that go across, 2 big timbers, and then Then half of it upstairs is a bedroom, and then there's a open loft above the kitchen.
Cool. So it's like
Yeah, it's not.
actually it's like a little log cabin.
Yeah, yeah, it's all pine.
Nice.
Inside is all barnwood. You can kind of see the walls up there.
Yeah, yeah, I see it.
It's
It
like
looks like
100 and
looks like stone walls. Is that right? Is that stone or?
no, it was old barnwood from a torn down barn. It was like a
Oh,
100 and
really?
some year old barn, and
Oh,
it's old cedar, but we sanded it down, cleaned it up, and then it was too dark on the walls. I didn't like the brown, so I whitewashed it,
uh-huh. That's cool.
and
It
I
looks
just made it. Yeah, it's a lot brighter. I like the white, so
it's like that.
and then the
It's like
rest of it.
that country style. I like that.
Yeah, if I point up, you can probably see the beams above my head. Let me see.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. No shit.
Yeah.
Your ceiling is the cedar too?
Oh yeah, yeah, the whole ceiling.
Wow.
Yeah, I helped them. We put up scaffolding. I climbed up. We put boards across those beams, and I went up with Mike and walked those boards, and we hung those up there.
Wow. Yeah, that's cool. I like it.
Yeah, good thing we did it before I got in bad shape.
Right, right.
Couldn't do it now.
Sweet.
But yeah, we had the Amish come in and put the main frame of it up, like they did the exterior walls, you know, and then we put in everything else. We did all the insulation, the interior, and all the finishing, and we had to put in all the windows. And they did the back door. Let's see, front door we bought separate. We did the front door, and then we added on. They did the front porch and the back porch. The back porch was the full length of the cabin. Front porch was the full length of the cabin. But on the back, we enclosed in a room for the cats. It was supposed to be for the cats, but now it's my craft room. We never
Right.
did it for the cats because they didn't like it. So
So how many cats you got?
7.
7.
Yeah, a good amount plus 6.
How's Mike think about that? You like the cats?
Yeah, he loves animals, but he didn't want this many. But nobody would take them, so he's not going to let them freeze and starve.
Right. I got it.
He's an animal lover.
That's cool.
Heck, he had raccoons for pets. He had a deer for a pet when he was growing up. He had sheep and goats and chickens and cows and
Old McDonald.
he's a farm boy. He had all that plus wild animals.
Right. Right. Y'all don't have a dog.
We did, and before we moved up here, he died, so I didn't want another one yet.
Right.
He was my baby. He was a Pomeranian.
Oh,
So we buried him up here before we built the house up here.
right. So how long you been living in that house for?
Actually, I think we're going on 5 years here.
Yeah.
Still not finished. Still got like drywall to patch here. Still haven't painted the walls. That's why I want to do cooking videos, but I still have my backsplash to do in my kitchen. I still got, we settled because of how we're up on pillars. So the house settled and it's all wood.
Right.
So some of my I did all the drywall. Mike's not real, he hung it, but then I have to patch it and sand it and do all that.
Right.
And I do all the mudding. So some of it cracked because where it settled. So now I got to do it all over again. And I just haven't felt well and I can't climb the ladder anymore. So I've been putting all that off. So now I'm like, oh, I'm not going to make videos and have all my terrible drywall in the background, which, I mean, it doesn't look too bad, but it's not finished. And I'm like, yeah, about time I make a video and it shows in the background. So I'm just going to say something nasty about it. So.
Oh God, I wouldn't give a shit about that. I've seen people's houses half finished. They're doing videos. Watch a girl right now. Their whole background, all you can see is like, the patching from the drywall. The drywall's up. You just see the patches over the screws and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't think anything like that would bother somebody, but I know, it'd probably bother me if I was making the video. So I know how you feel.
It bothers me. We still have like our corner fire. We have a corner fireplace, and we still have the whole fireplace facade to build, the stone gone up the corner. So I'm like, it's just like COVID hit, and then the building supplies got so expensive, and then we were at a standstill, and now we're trying to figure out what to do for the stone because we don't want something. We can't have real stone because we don't want it real heavy,
Right.
because of our
Right.
foundation. So I'm like, I don't know, we got to get on it. And then I told him, I said, maybe, it's so big, this fireplace for the size of this room, that I'm like, maybe just let's think of something different. But at the same time, this little fireplace heats this whole place when the electric goes out. It's
you burn a
really
lot-
powerful.
Do you burn a lot of wood?
No, it's a propane fireplace.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. But we have big propane tanks. That's what our furnace is. So
Right.
it doesn't need a blower or anything on it.
Right.
So sometimes we lose power up here for like 8-10 hours. So
Yeah.
last time we did, Mike was at work. He had to work midnights for snow removal, at his job in town. And it was Emily and I up here alone. And I was like, we're going to freeze. It was like 0 degrees. And I was like, well, we're going to have to light that thing. So we lit it, and we were warm within like half an hour here. So it saved us.
Mine works on 9-volt batteries. It's like a ceramic gas log. It works on natural gas. You put a battery on the inside of it, there's like a little unit next to it. You put the battery, then the remote control has a 9-volt. You just hit a button and it lights automatically. So if there's no power, I can turn that thing on, but it's very rare we lose power up here. But it's nice.
We always do.
It's nice to look at, it doesn't get off a lot of heat. If you leave it on for like 24 hours, that log heats up. It'll throw off a little bit of heat. But if you're really desperate, I could sit down there if I didn't have any power. But it's not like it's not like an insert like we used to have. Shit, that thing would cook at 400 degrees and it'd be so hot down there you couldn't even sit.
Yeah, this isn't like to look at. This is like heat your home. You don't need the furnace. It heats the whole place.
No shit.
Oh yeah, it'll heat you out of here. Like more than half an hour, we got to turn it off. We're good to go for.
Wow, that's cool.
Oh yeah,
that's cool. Yeah, mine just basically to look at. I wouldn't depend on it for heat, but it's it looks pretty nice. It looks like a real fire. You wouldn't know the difference because it looks like a real, like somebody's got logs in there burning, like the Yule log almost, it's just like, but it never burns down. It's just always the same.
That's all I wanted. That's all I really wanted. I just wanted the look of a fireplace, but he decided, he's like, nope, we're going to get a real one that we can use for backup because the power does go out up here, in the storms. We get a lot of ice storms, and we're up so high with that wind that trees go down, and they're not in that big of a hurry, living way out here to get the power back on,
I just killed a bee.
In the house?
Yep, it was on the floor. Marvin's laying down, right? He's looking at it, and I see it crawling. I'm like, what the hell? So I was trying not to let him know that I saw it. I just stepped on it. Looked like a little honey. It was like a honeybee or something, I think. Yeah, I was sitting here one night like a couple of years ago. He's laying in his bed, right? And I see him looking at him. He's like looking at something. I'm like, what the hell are you looking at? I turn my head. Huge ass spider like this, man. A huge spider. And I'm like, oh my God. So I was like, Marvin, you want a treat? I'm like slowly going over there because those suckers will take off on you. If they can move like fast. So I'm like, and I'm like, stepped on it. And I was like, this thing was a monster. Yikes.
Yeah, I killed a brown recluse today.
Huh?
I killed a brown recluse today in my pantry.
What the hell's that?
Deadly spider. Like, you don't, that's the ones you don't want because I don't mind any spiders. They don't freak me out. But I saw this on the wall and I went, oh my God. So, like, I smashed it. Like, they bite you, you'll end up like, it'll necrosis of your skin. It'll turn black and you could die from it. And you got to, like, get to the hospital. And I was like, oh, I hope it didn't have a family. So,
There was a guitarist that got bit by a deadly spider about 10 years ago, and it killed him. Ended up killing him. You know?
yeah. Yeah. You don't mess around with that one. I saw that and I was like, holy crap, I've not seen one in the house before. Thank goodness I saw it because it was near my freezer where I go and take, stuff out of. And I had been in the freezer today to get ground beef out, for dinner. So I was like, huh. And it came crawling out from behind. Like we have this wipe off board, that I used to write like things I would need for the pantry. And I don't really use it. And I was kind of looking at that because I've been trying to clean today. So I was looking at that board and I just happened to see it crawl out from behind there. And I was like, what is that? Because, had those long legs and stuff. And I went, oh my God. So I was like, don't crawl back behind there.
They got a pretty good sized body on them.
No, the body's not real big. Their legs are a certain shape. Like once you see them, you know them. They're like a light brown body. But I was like, oh, I recognize those legs. So I kind of just hoped I never saw them. I just kept looking at pictures of them to be aware of it. And I was like, oh no. Because we get like all the other common spiders. You get wolf spiders and all those other ones. And I'm not afraid of anyone, but that one, it made me think.
I wouldn't know the difference between any of them. So I kill them when I see them.
Oh, that one's, you don't want that one. We'll get some bug spray out. We usually, it's about time. Mike treats the outside and then we treat the inside. And I don't think he's done. He hasn't done the outside for quite a while. So we're due. I probably got stuff in here. I'm going to get to it. That's for sure.
We get every once in a while we'll get some ants, like if it rains a lot, we'll get some like little tiny ants, and I'll just spray wherever they're coming from, and that's it. I won't see them again, but we're pretty good. We used to get some little moles or mice downstairs, but since we had the house redone, I told the guy, can you just cover up any holes you might see, like between the foundation and the house, just so we don't get any of those anymore. Because, you knew they were down there because you would see like the insulation moved out of the wall, or you see like little droppings on the floor on the other side where it's unfinished. And I don't know how healthy that is. I wouldn't want a mouse running around the house. Oh my God. But not into that too much. I remember sitting here one night watching a football game. It was like a Monday night. It was like, God, 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. And I'm sitting there and I catch something out of my eye. It's a freaking mouse running underneath one of the heaters, the heat registers on the floor. And I was like, whatever you do, don't say anything. Because my wife, if she found out there was a mouse in the house, oh my God, it'd be horrible. So basically, I was watching it and it went by the front door. Okay. So I opened the door quietly, and I opened the door and I just kind of kicked him out the door. That was the end of it. I was like, oh God, because I could not imagine. We got a bat in our apartment one time when we lived, when we first got together, we had an apartment, and I don't know how the hell it got in there. Probably somebody left the door open or something, and I got up at like 3 o'clock in the morning to get something to drink. And I turned the light on. This big fucking black thing comes flying down at me, right, in our kitchen. Scared the shit out of me. I was like, what the fuck was that? So I'm like, our kitchen had a door. So I closed the door, right? And I told Lynn, I go, we got a bat.
Hi, Tay.
Tay's back. All right. Listen to this story. So my mom, Lynn's like, she calls my mom. She's like, can we come up there and spend the night? Because there's a bat in our house. So she's like, yeah, come on up. So we went up there. The next day, me and my buddy Bill went back. And we're like trying to find this bat. You know, I had like a fishing net, okay? And we opened the door in the kitchen. We're looking all over for this thing. I'm like, where the hell is it, right? And we're just about to leave the kitchen. And my buddy turns around real fast. He's like, we had this like holder for like bills and keys and everything hanging on the wall. The bat was inside there, right? He was inside where the bills go. So I was like, I got a brown garbage bag, right? And I put it underneath there, and he just kind of flicked it off the wall, and it fell into the bag. And I took it, wrapped the bag up, took it outside. Big, ugly, nasty thing. It didn't live. I was going to say, just let it go. But no, he had to step on it and smash the whole bill folder and everything. I'm like, well, whatever, it's gone. You know, I was like, that did scare the shit out of me, though. Oh, my God. Bad.
Yeah, I'm not a friend of bats. I don't like bats.
Oh, man. That was like, I'm like half asleep, getting up, drink a soda, and all of a sudden this thing comes flying down. I'm like, holy shit. It freaked the shit out of me. I'll never forget that. Oh my God. Crazy. No more bats. Thank God.
Yeah, we've had some bats and birds and all kinds of things.
When we were really, really little, a cat brought a bird into the house. Our neighbor's trying to call us, right, to let us know that there was the cat. She could see the cat on the porch with the bird, and to not open the door. The phone was ringing, right? And instead of answering the phone, I went and opened the door to let the cat in. Here comes the cat with the bird, and of course he lets the bird go. Flying all around, big bird too, and oh, my mother was fucking flipping out. Oh, I remember that. We were all getting ready. We were having breakfast, getting ready to go to school. Oh, Lord have mercy. Fucking cat had to bring a bird in. Ugh.
What's a cat for you? Our cats bring stuff on the porch every day.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
And even
Drop them off on the mat. No, they take it to the backyard near the porch and play with it while it's still alive and toss it around, and then they bring it up when they're eating it, and they leave its brain. The other day they left just the butt and the tail and then the brain. I was like, oh, you got to leave the butthole and the brains for me, right?
Disgusting. That's disgusting.
I know, that's how they are. I was like, you can eat it all. I only get the butthole and the brains.
A few months ago, like in the beginning of summer, it was late, right? And I went to bed and I forgot to close the sliding glass door, right? Not a good idea. Nothing happened.
Wow.
Nothing happened.
Wow.
Nothing happened as far as I know. But my mom comes over that morning, right? And she comes walking in my room. She's like, has that door been open all night? And I'm like, I think so. She's like, are you crazy? You could have got a skunk, anything inside that house, and you wouldn't even known it. She's like, you gotta take it easy at night. Close the goddamn doors.
Yeah, it could be living in your basement. Could be making a home now.
Oh my God. Don't even say that.
Well, they're
Yeah.
not going to be out in the open.
No, 'cause I usually keep the door to the basement closed so they can't
Oh,
go.
okay.
But Jesus Christ, imagine waking up with a skunk in your bed or something.
Yuck.
It would destroy the house basically if it sprayed. Can you imagine a skunk spraying inside your house? It'd be destroyed. I don't
It'd
know
most
who.
likely be a possum or a raccoon, anyhow.
Oh my God. Cray.
Or rats or mice or something. That's what would come in.
Have you ever gotten anything big inside your house before?
No, nothing like that. Because no. We don't leave anything open. No way. No, because we get them on the porch all the time. We get possums and raccoons almost every night. I can just hear them. And plus, we have those front porch and back porch. Well, any animal out front or back close to the house at all, we put in those spotlights that come on with movement.
Yep.
And every night, I'm laying in bed, and if the front light comes on, I see it. I see the light, from my
Right.
bedroom.
Yep.
So I was up till like 3:30 or whatever last night, and I saw that light flip on several times. So
Something's
a lot of
wrong with
times
my lights have been
what?
staying. My lights have been staying on for some reason. I'm not sure what the hell the problem is. They're supposed to. I have it set on the timer and everything right, but like they've been staying on all night. They're supposed to stay on for like maybe 3 or 4 minutes, then shut off. But I don't know what the
Tay,
problem. I gotta change
Tay,
those. That whole unit that holds the lights. About every 5 years, I gotta get a little step ladder, get up there, and change it out. I don't know what happens. They just they get shitty and they fall apart. Or if you try to change the bulb, the whole inside comes out. I've tried good ones, expensive ones, or shitty ones. They don't last. I don't know what the problem is.
so don't they have batteries in them?
Like did the
Oh, yours are electric. Ours are solar too.
Oh no, this one's on the AC. Like there's a switch in my kitchen that turns on the light in the mudroom, and it powers the lights outside too at the same time. So
Oh, okay. You're just saying they're just floodlights?
they're floodlights. They got like two 150-watt flood bulbs in there, and they're pretty damn bright. And I have to turn them off at night. I like to keep them on, but they've been staying on, and I don't want those things on all night. I can't imagine how much electricity they burn through.
Oh yeah.
But yeah. Tay, what are you doing?
He wants to get a skunk for his mama to see her reaction.
Always picking on his mama. God, if I picked on my mama, my ass would be handed to me.
Yeah, mine too.
She
I would have been toast.
She'd hurt me with words.
I would have got beat.
My mom's got a mouth, man. You piss her off, oh my God. She'll bring it. Seriously. I mean, she's nice, but don't piss her off.
I would have got both.
My mom would throw things. When I was a little kid, she'd throw things at me. Remember, she threw a baby bottle at me one time and missed and hit the window and broke the window.
Oh, that was expensive anger.
Yeah, my dad was the guy with the belt. If mom told him to give me the belt, I got the belt. That didn't happen often, but
My dad would make a big production out of it. Like, never for me. My brothers were the ones always in trouble. But he would say, That's it. I'm going outside and getting the switch. And he'd go out to the tree and he'd say, "Are you watching? Are you watching?" And he'd go to the tree and break off a little branch and he'd strip it and he'd bring it in. He'd be like, "I got it now." And he'd just stick it up on the mantle. That's all it took. Like nobody, he never used it. He just kept it up there like a little,
I don't even like that word switch. That word switch scares me.
yeah, yeah. He never used it.
Even though it's a stick, I do not like that word switch. Oh my god, that sounds like pain to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a pretty good kid, but I learned early. I remember I swore one time. I don't know what it was, but I swore in kindergarten, and my teacher took me down to the nurse's office, made me call my mom and tell her what I said. When I got off the bus and saw my mom standing there, I knew my ass was going to get beat. She was not happy. Oh my gosh, that was not a good day. That if I can remember that, it wasn't a good day. Oh my god, I used to hate going to bed early. That was the worst thing in the world.
I
That
didn't
and
get punishments.
in seventh grade, I hid my report card from my parents because they used to come in the mail. And my mom, she came in and asked me one day, she's like, "Did you ever get your report card?" I'm like, "No, I don't think so." She didn't realize that they came in the mail because up until sixth grade, they used to come home with us and they'd have to sign them. But in seventh grade, they'd send them in the mail. And I used to always get the mail because I was the first one home off the bus. And I saw, I'm like, "Ooh, this is mine," because it was terrible. And next day, she called the school. And when I came home, there was nothing in my room except my desk and my bed. Everything was gone.
Wow.
My TV was gone. My video game was gone.
Wow.
My stereo was gone. All my tapes and everything were gone. I was like, "Oh,
Whoa. For how
that was
long?
um not very long. Maybe a couple, 2, 3 weeks, maybe. I mean, they got over it and they saw I was doing my homework. And my next report card was like awesome, right? I actually did studied and got my homework done and everything. And I was like, they ain't taking my shit away again. I was like, I'm doing my homework. And yep, it was never had that problem again. But see, I knew it was coming in the mail. So I was like, well, I can hide it. I could probably buy myself a couple of weeks until I get screwed. But oh my god, I had this 8-track player in my bedroom, and I used to stick my report card in there and hide it in there so nobody could find it. I thought I was pretty slick.
Wow.
Dad, oh god, I remember how it happened too. My fucking uncle called. Oh, he's such a pain in the ass. He'd always ask my mom, "How's his grades? How's his grades?" And my mom's like, "You know what? I don't know how his grades are. I haven't gotten a report card." And that's when she came in and asked me. And I was laying in bed. I started sweating and my heart was racing. I'm like, "Oh, shit, you bastard." Yeah, I knew it was going to be some dark days ahead, but I was just being lazy. I mean, I could do.
Ouch.
Don't be scratching. There's
That's
nothing.
Molly.
Those fucking cats, man, with their claws, they hurt.
Yeah. Yeah. She's the elusive Molly. She doesn't come to me often, but when she does, she likes to dig in.
I don't like
She
it when
wants
they
held.
hiss at you. I'm like, all I want to do is pet you. Why are you gonna hiss?
She doesn't hiss. She just wanting some loving for a few minutes and she'll leave.
My buddy, he used to go on work trips. He installed pharmaceutical computer systems and like Walgreens and CVS and stuff all over the country. And I used to go down to his house and feed his cats for him. And I'd go in there and try to be nicey nice and pet them and stuff. No, they didn't want no part of me. So I'd be like, here you go. Feed them, and out the door I went.
Wow. Hold on, I'm gonna take you out. I gotta roll up those blinds. They're banging off my back porch and stuff right now. It's so windy.
All right,
So I'm gonna go off camera so I can do that.
go ahead. Today I
I keep
gotta
want-
make myself get up, get ready for testing tomorrow. Yeah, you better. Study up. Go in there, Tay. Get your testing done. How long is this going to take? How much longer do you have to do this, Tay? I mean, when are you done with all of it? Next 3 months, I believe, until I'm fully done. Okay. You got to go every day, Tay? Yeah, that noise is funny.
Do you hear it squeaking?
Yeah.
Sorry, I was rolling them up.
I used to have those blinds, and I took them down. I just got sick of dealing with them. I mean, they were nice. They were nice for privacy and stuff, but I just got sick of them.
I gotta turn my oven on. Give me a minute. I gotta take some cookie sheets out of the oven. Oh boy. Time to start dinner.
What you making?
I made a pasta bake,
Oh, that sounds good.
like layered macaroni. I put onions and peppers in it layered it with Alfredo and like different layers of Alfredo sauce and regular marinara sauce with ground beef and cheese, and
Oh, that sounds good.
kind of like a lasagna.
Yeah. That sounds good.
Something different the guys will enjoy.
Right. Oh, yeah. That's a good hearty meal.
Yeah. It'll last a few days.
Yeah.
Unless they can take it in their lunch.
Right. I love making casseroles. They're easy and fast and last you a few days.
Well, I got up to clean my house actually. I haven't cleaned it in so long. I started with the bathroom and I started laundry, but now I got to rewash the laundry. I think it's been in the washer too long. It's been a couple hours.
I haven't had tuna noodle casserole in a while.
Yuck. I hate it.
Oh, you hate it?
Yeah, my mom made it seems like twice a week when we were kids. I hated it.
Oh, man. I like that.
But my family loves it, so I make it for them. I just
What's
don't
that?
eat it.
Turkey tetrazzini. That's pretty good.
Oh God, the school had really good turkey tetrazzini.
Our school had pretty good food, actually. I mean, elementary school was good. We got into high school. It was just basically burgers and fries and turkey subs. It was kind of boring, but they had good breakfast food. They would make these, like, what are they? Like ham sandwiches with cheese. You know, they grill the ham and the cheese separately, and it was like on rye toast, and they'd butter it up really good and fry it up. Oh man, those were killer. I love those. Those are awesome. That was good breakfast.
School food wasn't bad.
In elementary school, my favorite thing is when they had chicken and gravy. They give you a huge pile of mashed potatoes, and like it was like shredded chicken in the gravy, and they put it on top of that. Oh, I love that. That was so good.
I don't remember a lot of elementary school food. I went to several elementary schools.
Taco pizza they used to make. Oh, that was so good. Taco pizza. That was a treat. Who's this? Oh.
Is it Ron?
No. Somebody on TikTok. Mom's not talking to me today for some reason. I don't know. I mean, she needs a break from the circus.
You really made her mad, didn't you?
Yeah, I don't know if she's mad. I think she was just overwhelmed, but she'll get over it.
I'm
Who knows?
restarting my washer. Can you hear me from here?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, got that going.
What kind of washer you got?
They are Samsung front loaders.
Oh, okay. Yeah, mine's pretty new. It's a Maytag, but the thing is, it's like one of those high efficiency ones. It doesn't seem like it gets enough water in it.
Right, that's what these are. I'd go back to a regular washer. We don't like these.
It's just
I don't like the front load.
No, I've never had a front loader before, but I've heard there's problems with like the seals and stuff when they start to leak after a while.
Oh, I never had that. We've had it probably 9 years at least.
Yeah. I usually get about 10 years out of a washer, and it's cheaper to buy a new one than have it serviced. So
I just like the regular old washer, like what we used to have.
yeah, that's what my mom said. She's like, "How do you use this piece of shit?" She's got an old one. It's like 20 years old. She's like, "Mine fills right up to the top with water. And, my stuff comes clean. Yours is like, I pour like a cup of water in it and it starts spinning. What the hell is up with that?" I'm like,
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like this high efficiency bullcrap either. It barely gets wet.
right.
Pain in the butt.
I've never had problems with dirty clothes. I mean, my clothes come out fine, but it's just so weird to see it. Like, and they have that high efficiency soap, I guess, that's not supposed to suds up as much. I don't know.
Yeah, I bought these Tide Pods when we first got it, but they weren't getting disintegrated all the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the plastic was coming, like the plastic and partial soap was coming on some of my clothes, and I was like, what the heck? Because it doesn't shoot out enough water to disintegrate it, so I have to use liquid.
I was buying the pods from Amazon, but they were too expensive and they didn't last long enough. It's like we're always running out of them. So now I just, I like the Tide in a regular bottle. I like my favorite flavor. Yeah, flavor. The scent is Febreze. You ever smell that?
Yeah.
Tide with Febreze. I've only seen it at Home Depot and Amazon. They don't have it in the grocery store for some reason.
I get ours at Sam's Club. I use the Gain.
Yeah, my wife, like, she loved Dane. Dane was her favorite.
Yeah, we're big on the game.
My wife, she would take bottles at the grocery store, and like, I'd be so like, Lynn, don't do that. She would like take the caps off and smell different ones. I'm like, don't do that. She's
I
like,
do
what?
that all the time.
I'm like, don't do that.
What's wrong with sniffing them?
I don't know. You're not supposed to open stuff.
Well, they're not sealed.
I know, but still, it's just like,
I do that all the time.
whatever. It's not like I go into the beer section and open beers and smell them. Put the
Well,
cap.
those are sealed. If they're sealed, I don't open them. But if they're not, I mean, they're fair game if they're not sealed. It's not like I'm putting anything in it.
Another thing she would do is she'd buy those Seagram's wine coolers. Instead of just buying 4 of them all the same, she would take them like mix them. I'm like, you're not supposed to do that. She's like, oh, who cares? I'm like, someone's gonna care,
No, I don't do that.
Oh God. Another pet peeve was you always have to ask for something different. At like no matter where we went, like McDonald's or Burger King or Wendy's, she always have to have like a special request. Like, can you just order what's on the menu? What is it? Oh my God. And it turned into like a big conversation, and I'm sitting there going, I was like, if I was driving, that wouldn't have happened. I go, you're getting what's on the menu, and that's it. Or
She wanted all modified.
I hated coupons. Oh my God. This one girl I used to hang out with, she always had coupons. I go, we're not using coupons. If you want to save that much money, look, I'll just pay for it. But I'm not screwing around with coupons. You're buying $7 worth of food. You don't need to use a coupon.
Sometimes I only use coupons if I have it right then and there, and if it's worth it. Like if it's buy one get one free, I would use it. But if it's 20 cents off or something, no, why bother?
You remember they used to have 99-cent Whoppers?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that was great. I'd buy because they'd last in the refrigerator. It's like 99 cents. God damn, that's a good deal. I'm doing that. I'm getting 3 of them. Spend me $3. That's a hell of a deal.
We do sometimes get Burger King coupons, but not very often. It's been probably a year or more since we found good ones.
Yeah, the ones we get in the mail are they're like family packs. You got to spend like $12, $15, and you get like 2 Whoppers, 2 cheeseburgers, 4 fries, 4 drinks, or whatever. It's like, nah. But my favorite thing was 2 for $2. You get like 2 fries, 2 cheeseburgers for $2. I remember we were coming home from a party one night, and we were all starving. There was like 5 of us in this little Toyota Corolla, and we went in there. It was like 2:00 in the morning. This is when they are like open late. And I think they're getting ready to close. We ordered like 20 of these things. We got our food, right? And we went across the street. Well, little did we know that place was like the home for the state trooper police barracks. We're sitting there throwing the shit out the window as we were eating, right? And this cop car pulls up. He was not pleased.
Good job. Pay attention.
He's like, you guys get your asses out and pick up all this shit off the floor. Oh. Thank God our driver was sober. That would have been
Lucky you didn't get in trouble.
I know. He could have gave us a ticket.
Yeah.
I remember we got a ticket for smoking weed one time we were at an elementary school. It was like 1:00 in the morning. It was in my friend's neighborhood. We were just all sitting there on the curb in front of the school, smoking a joint. Of course, what's got to pull up? cop. He gets out, and he knew everything. He's like, all right, I'm handing tickets out. Everybody got like, I think it was like a $35 ticket for. God, this is long. I think we were in high school, or long time ago. But yeah, everybody got a ticket. We all had to go. All went to court the same day to pay our tickets. I mean, $35 back then was a lot of money, especially, you're 18, 19 years old, like $35. Where the hell am I going to get that money?
Well, it's still a lot of money for a damn ticket.
Can't ask mom and dad. What the hell you need $35 for? No. Mom, we're going on a school trip. We need $35.
And you're going on a trip to the bars, behind the bars.
Oh, man. Oh, my back is still fucking bothering me. It feels like somebody's got a knife back there.
I know. I'm sitting here nursing this neck and shoulder.
Maybe I should take some ibuprofen. That's just like, it's like moving over to the other side. It wasn't there before. And now it's on the other side too. Sucks.
Heating pad will be your friend. Ibuprofen would help, especially if it's inflammation.
I know where the hell my heating pad is. I know
You gotta be careful. Don't cook from the inside out. You can cook yourself from the inside out is what they told me at physical therapy.
Don't they say 20 minutes on, 20 minutes off, right?
Yeah, not real high.
Yeah, same thing with ice. 20 minutes on, 20 minutes off.
Oh, I'm not to do ice.
Oh, it's like like if I put my hand down on my spine, like about 6 inches from my waist, I can push in there, kind of feel it. It's
Does it hurts on your spine?
It's like radiates from my spine over to my side, kind of,
Uh-oh.
Hope it's not something else. You know what else is down inside that? We will talk about that, though. Oh, no.
What side?
Huh?
What side?
My right side.
Oh, I hope it's not a kidney stone.
I was thinking maybe my liver. I don't know. I don't think so.
That would probably be in the front.
Yeah, it's not in the front. It's in the back. You know what I was doing is like, I was picking up my amplifier and my turntable while my mom dusted underneath it, and I was sitting in my chair doing it, and that shit's heavy. It's like, they're like 30, 40 pounds a piece, and I was doing this, and I think that's when it happened. That's my only conclusion. Because I was
That's probably it.
I was asked her, I go, can you please just wipe this down while I hold this up? And I was like, holding it. It's like, Jesus Christ, this thing's heavy. I mean, not heavy, but for sitting in a chair, I'm holding it. And I'm like, I kind of wonder if that's the issue right there, but I'm not going to worry about it. I'll give it a few more days. I'm pretty lucky as far as back pain. I don't really have a lot of issues with my back, but
yeah, don't get it.
my dad did wicked bad, horrible. When we were kids, we were playing hide and go seek, right? And he jumped out of a tree to scare us, messed his back up really bad. He had problems for years and years and years. And till the day he died, he had back pain. It was all from jumping out of that tree. Bad idea.
It's not good.
And that was like, he was like in his mid-30s. And that back, I remember him laying down, doing exercises downstairs. The doctor would, he had to go to PT and everything. And they would give him exercises to do. It would just kill him. And he'd wake up in the morning, he was in so much pain. I don't wish that upon anybody.
Yeah, it just takes over your life for sure.
So how you feeling today? On a scale of 1 to 10.
Always an 8. After PT, 8.5.
Did you do your exercises today?
Nope,
Too much pain?
not. Yeah, I'm not going to. It makes them worse.
Yeah.
I'll just
Yeah.
tell them tomorrow. I'm just going to tell them like it is. I'm not doing them.
You
I'll
have
have to
to.
do them there, but you know.
Fuck doing it at home, man. Just tell them that, look, I'm in enough pain from when I come here. I'm not going to do that at home, make it worse. Are you nuts?
You know, he
Look,
should know. I mean, he documented a few things, said that I actually had relief from 2 things, but he didn't say the two certain things that he had me do. He made it sound like everything we did gave me relief, but that's not what it was. Um, it was 2 new things we did, which was kind of just like a traction move to take pressure off my where the nerve, if it's a nerve being pinched, which um, I don't know if that's what it was, but like, so the way he documented wasn't cool. You know, I went and read the notes after I got home, but you know, that kind of makes me mad. Like, don't be writing that kind of shit, because like, no, I don't appreciate that. You're
yeah,
making it worse.
he's doing you a disservice, basically.
Yeah, and he knew, because when I was doing just the regular exercises that I did that morning, you know, I did them as soon as I woke up before I got out of bed, you know, because I have to lay flat on my back for some of it. Um, he knew when he had me do my neck ones, you know, it hurt so bad. Like, I didn't say anything, but I had actual tears going down my face, and I, you know, was trying not to cry, but like, and I told him, I said, listen, I said, I'm a pretty tough person, so
You
I
gotta,
apologize.
you gotta show them the tears. That's you know, you gotta
Oh,
let
I
them
was
see.
embarrassed.
That's very important. You gotta
Oh, it
let
was
them see.
awful.
You know,
I could barely catch my breath. And he's like, you all right? And I was like, yeah, I'm fine. I was like, we need to do this, so let's do it. But I was like, whew,
don't
I almost had like a,
never say you're fine. That's no, you can't say that. No, don't never say you're fine.
well, I told him it hurts. I was like, you know, I'm a really tough cookie. I said, I'm not a wimp, but like, I was like, this hurts bad. And I said, it's not good. They're not good. I said, they don't help. They hurt. So like, I thought, man, I don't want them to think I'm not doing this and I'm not really trying, but I said, I'm going to live for that heating pad. I'm going to tell you that. I'm living for that heating pad. I know that's my reward when we're done here. He was like, okay. And he's like, well, you know, I don't want you to go to the point of pain. I went, well, how do I classify
Duh,
that?
duh.
I
What the
said,
guys? Is he
I know.
fucking stupid? Whoa, we don't
I
want you
said,
to.
what do you want me to do? I come in here at an 8. I said, now, how do I classify like from an 8? You're going to ask me, do you feel better? Do you feel worse? I'm going to tell you, no, I'm not going to feel better. I said, but like, I don't know what, I was like, I don't know. I don't know.
You do not want to give this guy 1 instant, an ounce that you're feeling okay. You gotta let this guy know you're in pain 24 hours a day. I don't give a shit if you gotta cry your eyes out in there. That's what this is about. And if he has any thought in his mind that you may be bullshitting, you know, or exaggerating, okay, I know you're not, but I mean that's where that's he's that's when he starts writing stuff down and reporting things that you're not going to like, So you really got to go in there. I'm not saying play it up, but you just got to really show him, man. You're hurting big time.
Yeah. Well, he pulled up my X-rays.
I'm not trying to sound like an asshole or anything,
No,
but
I mean he.
these guys really, I'm sure that there's a lot of people that go into these places and probably exaggerate their pain and everything, and they're just looking for pain meds or any type of monetary prize or anything they can do to get out of work and stuff. But I mean, you're hurting bad. You got to tell them. You got to make it show. Don't
I
don't don't play it. Don't play it lightly.
I didn't. I didn't. I just like don't want them to think I'm a wuss. You know what I mean? Like, because I'm not. I'm like giving it my all. But like, I had them pull up my X-rays. I said, "Can I ask you about my X-rays?" I was like, "How bad is my spine?" That I said, when they took a picture of my neck, they said they couldn't see two of my vertebrae from the side. I said, "Can you tell me why they weren't visible?" I said, "Can you look and tell me, like, was it a bad X-ray, or am I bent that bad in my neck that they don't show?" So he pulled the pictures up. He's like,
He's, he's not a radiologist. I don't
well,
think
he saw it.
I don't think he's qualified to actually look at your X-rays and determine whether or not something's wrong or not. But I mean, it's okay.
No, he did tell me.
It's okay to get his
He did tell
opinion.
me it was pretty bent. He told me it was pretty bent, and then he said, "Yeah, you got things in there." He's like, "You got bone spurs and then these other things." And I said, "Yeah, I know my body grows like bone tumors." I said, "I got them in other places on my body and stuff." And he's like, "Yeah, there's not really sure what they are there." And I was like, "Yeah, I know. They're kind of round, but kind of like really weird, right? They're different shapes, and they're not even." And he was like, "Yeah, I don't really know what they are." And I was like, "Okay, then like don't push me, because those little asshole things are causing problems there against my spinal cord. Like, come on." And then I was like pissed off after that. I was like, "You
I
think your
wonder.
exercises are helping, but
I wonder what he was really thinking. I'm sure he doesn't want to give you any fuel for the fire. You know what I mean? I mean, so to
no."
say.
After that, he was really nice to me, and he's like, "Listen," he's like, "I just want to tell you," he's like, "when you hurt, don't do it." He's like, "Don't push past it. Don't
Right.
go to the point of pain." I said, "Well, I'm starting in pain. So when you tell me to just bend like this, I'm already in pain. So I don't know what you expect me to do." I said, "If you tell me don't go to the point of pain, then I shouldn't be doing it." I was like, "I don't understand."
Right.
Like,
Right.
so I was
I
like,
mean,
"What the hell?"
what's he think he's accomplishing by making you hurt more? I mean, it's not
Well,
like
he had to go.
it's not like you're gonna loosen something up and feel better. It's just he knows that too. I think he's just kind of doing
He
his job.
didn't. He didn't see the X-ray. That's the first he saw the X-ray, and then he's like, "Well, I'm
He
gonna
didn't see
just.
the
We're gonna."
fucking. This guy didn't see the fucking X-rays.
No, he didn't see X-ray. He went by the report, and
Oh,
he just said he just thought they were just bone spurs in there. He's like, "Oh, you got some bone spurs and blah blah blah." And there was no MRI, right? Because the insurance won't approve that until I go through PT. So he has no clue what else there is, and he didn't see the bent spine or anything like that. He didn't see any of that. So like he's just gone by what his little PT exercises taught him to do. And then once he saw it, he's like, "Hey, I'm going to add another exercise." Like he's like, "If you have a pinched nerve, this should help." And he had me like pull my head like way over like this and try to release it from my neck. And I was like, "Okay, that might take some of the pain off my arm down here." But I said, "That's killing my neck." I said, "It's actually making my neck a lot worse. And it's pulling down my spine halfway down my back." So he was like, "Okay, but it is giving you some relief."
no, fuck
I
no.
said, "It's giving me relief right here, but it's making my neck worse." And I was like, "Oh my God, I'm going to die. I'm going to kill somebody." So like, I was just like, at that point, I was like, "Okay, what am I going to do? I have to keep going through these or I can't go see the neurologist." Right. I was like, "Just Jane, just do it." And then when he finally said, "Okay, I'm going to go get you your heat," and I was like, get the damn heat. Let's
So how
go."
long? How long do you have to go through this shit before they actually send you to a neurologist?
I don't know.
You know,
He's got me scheduled through like middle of November. I'm scheduled through. I don't know if he's going to reassess then. I think 4 more times at least. And then my insurance will only cover like 20 visits per year right now. And I'm like, 20 per year, huh? I said, so if
Well,
I really need this, yeah.
they should take that money that they're paying the PT and spend it on a neurologist and an MRI is what they should be doing.
Well, yeah,
Because
and
the
he
money
told me like
doing shit.
the first appointment, he said, we're going to put you in traction and then, which will pull that up and take that pressure off that nerve. Well, yesterday he never put me in traction. And I'm like, I'm waiting because I was looking forward to that. And I told him I'd been watching some videos to try to figure out how to pull that up myself and take pressure off this nerve. And so I'm like, okay, so when's traction?
It just goes to other
Yep.
places. I mean, it might.
Well, I don't know. I mean, they got to take the things out that are growing in my neck, right? Against my spine because, like, I don't want to be paralyzed someday. So,
Right.
like, what the hell? When's someone going to address that issue?
Is there a way you can get referred to a neurologist just through your primary, or is that what they did? They just sent you to PT instead of the neurologist.
She would send me right there, but my health plan that I have, the insurance, just doesn't go for that. I have to do what they say. They won't approve it.
That's a bummer.
Yeah. What you got, Becca? Is that watermelon?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Sign me up.
I love watermelon.
Me too.
Did you just cut that up?
Yeah. And I'm not sharing it with anybody in the household. I'm eating it all on my own.
Is it sweet?
Not as sweet as I thought it would be.
Excuse me.
I like mine really sweet, but
Is it seedless?
Mm-hmm.
Yum.
Mm-hmm.
Watermelon's good for you. Lots of water.
Yes.
I should eat more watermelon because I do enjoy it.
It looks so good. It's like a good warm weather day for watermelon.
I don't
I
even
even have this in my bra, but I don't know if I'm going to eat it or not.
Oh,
Sardine.
yum.
And I
I
got
don't
this.
You need to eat that before.
And then I have this. And then
What
I
is
have
it?
this.
Jeez, that's like a purse.
And then I have this. No, I have this. Wait.
Oh my God. You're running out of boobs.
Yeah. Okay, I'm done.
You need a third baby. My mom used to put things in her bra.
It's safer there.
My mom doesn't even wear a bra.
I don't unless I go out.
I tried telling her, I go, Mom, she's like, I don't give a shit. I got little tiny titties and I don't care. she's the president of the itty bitty titty club.
It's the itty bitty titty committee.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't care if watermelon isn't sweet. I'll still eat it. I just like eating it,
I love it.
That I like cantaloupe. I never liked it as a kid, but I like cantaloupe now and melon. I'm not big into bananas.
Oh, I love bananas.
Strawberries.
I can't eat them.
Grapes are nice, but damn, they're expensive.
I'm not big on grapes.
Seedless. They got to be seedless.
I like them wrapped with blue cheese and cream cheese mixed wrapped around it and then rolled in pecans.
Oh, that sounds pretty good.
They're good. I make those on Thanksgiving just for me.
Mmm. What is that in the bag, Becca?
Salt.
Salt?
Oh, is that Celtic sea salt?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's the good salt. The healthiest kind you can get.
Yep.
That's what Chantel eats.
Celtic sea salt?
That's where I first heard it from, yeah.
Oh, that's got all the minerals.
I never heard of it before that.
Yeah,
Salt
I've been wanting to order some, but it's expensive.
How does salt taste on a watermelon, though?
So good.
Yeah,
So
that's how
good.
my dad always ate it.
So good. Never heard of
Don't bother her.
never heard of salt watermelon ever.
Telling you,
She's
I'm telling you,
having a moment.
this is an orgasmic moment. I don't even know what an orgasm even feels like. I'm just
Oh
imagining
my
it.
God. She
I buy
didn't
that
go there.
I
salt for
did.
like
Oh my
29.
god, it's better than sex. Let me tell you. Mm.
I
Mm.
buy
Oh
the 29 cent salt. You know, it comes in the container with the little metal thing that pops up. That's my salt. I can eat it
I'll
or I can
send you some.
my stairs to melt ice.
I'll send you some Celtic sea salt.
I don't know what the hell I would do with it.
Eat it.
I
Mm.
like garlic salt. That's my favorite. I'll make a piece of toast and just put some butter and garlic salt on it. Oh my god,
Mm.
amazing!
Is that your lunch, Becca?
Mm-hmm. Well, that way, all I have to do is just rinse this off, and I really haven't even dirtied a plate. And all I have to do is rinse off the thing that I cut it on, the cutting board, and it's clean. So no dishes after
What's
I'm done.
What's for dinner?
Uh, I don't know, but I probably won't be eating it since I don't want to dirty any dishes.
Don't you buy paper plates?
We have paper plates, but we don't use them. We only use them when people come over. Do you want to come
It's
over?
your fine china.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Fine china for
Uh,
company only.
do you see this? Do you see this heifer?
Fine china.
Do you see this? Do you see her? No,
Aw,
no, no. Rude. Rude.
that's
Rude.
sweet.
She is sweet. I'm gonna give you
We're
kisses. I know
ladybugs.
you don't like that.
Oh,
Oh, windy.
It is windy.
I can't see.
I'm gonna take a break for a moment. This was a nice size watermelon. I've eaten at least half.
Look at the
oh,
size of her melons.
I know,
Nice
right?
melons, Becca.
I know, right? Oh my
I
god.
love your melons, girl.
I love my melons
shiver.
too. Mm.
They're just the right size.
Not too big, not too small.
Right.
Oh,
Hi,
Oh.
Mama. Come here. Ouch! Stop with the claws. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
they're all good. Small, little, doesn't matter. Small, big, heavy hangers, pointers, doesn't matter.
They mean nothing to us
You
women.
just
We could
gotta, you
care
got
less.
you gotta work with what you got. You know.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Oh,
I don't
fire!
see what the big deal is with them. I really don't.
Nothing.
Oh, fire!
What?
Fire station. Fire
Hold on.
alarm's going off.
Ouch! Stop it.
Not my house.
5 year.
Man,
I hope I can eat all of this. I probably can't. But I will eat as much as I can because I love watermelon. Pussy! Shit! I gotta get him in. He finally came back. Oh, hold on, guys. Come in, baby. Come in. Oh, what? What? What did I do? Pussy! Come on, you little shit. Are you serious?
What happened?
He just ran back out because he didn't want to come back in. He's been gone for like a couple of days now, and so like we want him back inside.
He's like, no, the weather's good. I'll come in later.
Exactly. That's exactly.
Does it look like I got a ring around my neck?
Huh?
I can't see that close. You have to come closer.
Maybe
Hey,
not.
Mama, can you
I
get
think
in? Yeah, sure. Sure.
maybe it's
Yeah.
just a shadow.
I still can't see that good. I'd have to put you on the TV. Maybe I do see something there.
Where is he? There.
Yeah, I see something red.
Food. Sirs, come on in, Brandy. He's like, no, nope, I'm not
Your
going.
mom got you in your sleep.
It's a sign.
Precious.
Of what?
Precious. Precious.
We haven't found out yet.
I don't think he really wants to. Does he?
I look old as hell.
That's okay. Now that I got
I
a
look
ring.
old outside.
Would you like some watermelon? I didn't touch these.
Oh no, thanks, honey. I
Okay, now we're just sitting here picking each other apart. That's enough of that.
Okay.
No,
I'm
we're
gonna
picking
put the rest
ourselves
away
apart.
because I don't need all of it tonight. I haven't. I got carried away because I haven't had watermelon in forever.
I hear coyotes. Cool. I hear a bunch of coyotes gone wild.
Really? During the daytime?
Yeah. Yeah, that's rare.
Maybe they got something to eat.
I just want to wash my hands.
Better not be my kitties.
Oh no.
They're pretty far away though. Oh man.
Excuse me.
Feel better?
Excuse my poor judgment of character of myself.
We need the Sprite.
Yeah, I never thought it'd be so hard to get a bottle of Sprite.
I got mine ready. I drank 2 of them already. I got a 6-pack.
You got the zero.
Oh my gosh. They're going nuts.
Okay, I need to.
So cool. Yeah, I got Sprite Zero.
Yeah, it tastes pretty good.
Okay, I'm gonna put
Yeah.
them in another thing. So later on, maybe.
Your trivia last night was pretty rough.
I know. I'm sorry.
We need like
It
kindergarten,
was. It was.
like kindergarten trivia. We're like hold up a picture of an apple. Go, what is this? Or like a flash. What's 4 plus 2?
Can we just do a backwards trivia where it's wrong answers only and we got to see which wrong answers are the funniest?
Yeah, that's the best.
It was supposed to be funny trivia, and I'm like, what the freak? Really? Funny?
I was trying to make it funny. I didn't
I
know the
know.
answers, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too. I said Ohio for the fortune cookies.
I said dead kangaroo. That was
funny.
wrong. Thinking back, I was like, oh, that was kind of bad.
My fortune cookies I get here are made in New York City. I read it. I read the bag. It said New York City. So I don't know about those San Francisco ones. Maybe they got something good in them. I don't know, but
Chinatown.
New York City. Yep. In the U.S.
What was that question?
What country were fortune cookies first made, or where were fortune cookies first made? And we were all saying like Japan, China, Malaysia, India, fucking San Francisco. Leave it to those people.
Excuse me. What about the kangaroo one? What was it? What kind of kangaroo or what kind of kangaroo can't jump? A dead one. Or something. What was it?
You have to ask somebody from Australia. We don't have a whole lot of wild kangaroos running around here.
Yeah.
My friend, I got a friend down there, actually, a couple of them, and you know, the body shops stay in business big time down there because I guess they hit kangaroos like crazy all the time at like, especially at nighttime. Kangaroos are like car killers down there.
I bet.
They're like deer,
It'd be
like
like,
how the deer are here. You know, it's like they don't have a lot of deer. They got kangaroos. No
can you
cigar.
imagine like being in Alaska and having a moose come out? Oh my gosh.
Hit it on your snowmobile.
Or
60.
even your car, like, there's a moose. Don't hit that moose in the road. Wow.
It's a funny world. It's a definitely a funny world. Animals always get in the way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there comes Marvin. Got his tongue hanging out again.
He's having fun outside, you know.
You like it out there, buddy? Yeah, it's like summer, huh? I put him up on my bed this morning. He was like, I look over the side of my bed. He's standing there looking at me.
Yeah.
I go,
Doesn't that
Marvin,
pup look huge?
I don't feel like getting up. So I scooped him up, one arm, put him on the bed, and scratch his belly. He loves that. It's his favorite thing. He likes getting his belly scratched. But then as I could see he was getting like antsy, he wanted to get down. I was like, I'll put you down. He's like, nope. He jumps down because I like in front of my bed, I had this like, it's like a little, it's a bench, but it's like got a cushion cover on it, like you could sit down while you're getting dressed or whatever. He jumps down on that. I'm like, wait, please, just wait. I'll get you. Nope. Jumps down. Boom. Sounds like a bowling ball hitting the floor. The nails and everything hitting the floor. I'm like, Marvin. And he just takes off, wagging his tail. I'm like, okay, he's not hurt. Funny little man. You're just a funny little man, aren't you?
He's not waiting.
No. He's the boss. He's like, I do what I want. There's Becca's cat.
I have to start on my Christmas card soon.
I got some good ones. I got some good Christmas cards from a couple of years ago. They're pretty funny. I got them off Amazon. I'm not going to give any hints, though. They're religious, but they're like funny religious. You know what I mean? They're like my mom really liked them, so I know that they're appropriate.
I was making a dark joke. No. Oh. He's got to go, man. They should ban these in the United States.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. You know I don't want to start these. I was just joking with you.
You good?
You okay?
Yeah.
Oh. I don't know. I was making a joke about sardines, and then she just.
Nothing. I wasn't doing anything. I was just folding
Well, I
clothes.
was just explaining what happened.
Okay.
She just. I don't know. Not a big deal, really.
Yeah. I didn't do anything. No, it did not. Oh. Okay. Okay, so that's done.
What? What the shit? What's up? Hello? You hear me?
Hello?
Hello?
Hello, hello.
I hear you.
I got no sound.
Oh.
I can't hear you at all.
You can't hear me? I hear you.
Hang on a minute. Shoot, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I got no volume on my micro or my speaker. It's not working on my phone.
I hear you
I
fine.
had my earbud in before, but my earbud died, so my battery's dead.
I hear you.
Hold on, I'll go get my other earbud. I'm still here. Just gotta go find it. Figure out where I put my case. Okay. Where'd
Hey,
you put them, girl?
yeah, did you try turn your Bluetooth off?
Say it again.
Did you try turn your Bluetooth off? That might have been your problem.
I can hear you about like you're whispering 50 feet away.
Can you hear me now?
Barely.
Oh, let's see here. I didn't change anything.
Okay, I got my other earbud in, but I don't think it'll work because it won't come on if I'm already on StreamYard. Yeah. Yeah. Already tried that.
Turn it off. Try turning off your Bluetooth and just using your phone speaker. You hear me? Just turn off your Bluetooth on your phone and use your phone speaker.
Yeah, I did, but it's still really low.
How's that? Is that better?
No, it's on my end. It's with my phone. Okay, now say something.
How? Say something. How you hear me now?
Oh, whatever I did, that worked. It was in
What?
settings.
As I say, you can just turn off your Bluetooth and use your speaker on your phone.
I did that. I went to settings of StreamYard and I had to hit speakerphone instead of default.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. All right.
Okay, so I got it. It's working again.
Okay. Very good. Very good. Very good. Oh,
I don't know how that got kicked off because it was never. I don't know.
it's screwy. Shit just kind of happens.
Come on, you going outside? Go. I think the hubby just came home. Well, his food will be ready soon.
You want me to let you go?
Oh, what time is it? 3:15. I mean, he won't care if I'm online, but maybe we should come back tonight. Or are you going to sleep?
We'll come back later if you want. I'll call. I make some phone calls and there's some food going on here. Maybe I don't know. Well, I'll stop it now and we'll see what happens later.
Yeah, play it by ear.
Becca might go live here, so I'll see you there.
You better get some sleep then.
I got plenty of sleep. I'm good.
All right.
All good,
All right.
sis. I'll talk to you later.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Thanks for coming.